This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering, people are dying, entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight? You say you hear us and that you understand the urgency. But no matter how sad and angry I am, I do not want to believe that. Because if you really understood the situation and still kept on failing to act, then you would be evil, and that I refuse to believe. The popular idea of cutting our emissions in half in 10 years only gives us a 50% chance of staying below 1.5 degrees and the risk of setting off irreversible chain reactions beyond human control. 50% may be acceptable to you, but those numbers do not include tipping points, most feedback loops, additional warming hidden by toxic air pollution, or the aspects of equity and climate justice. They also rely on my generation sucking hundreds of billions of tons of your CO2 out of the air with technologies that barely exist. So a 50% risk is simply not acceptable to us, we who have to live with the consequences. How dare you pretend that this can be solved with just business as usual and some technical solutions? With today's emissions levels, that remaining CO2 budget will be entirely gone within less than 8.5 years. There will not be any solutions or plans presented in line with these figures here today, because these numbers are too uncomfortable, and you are still not mature enough to tell it like it is. You are failing us, but the young people are starting to understand your betrayal. The eyes of all future generations are upon you. And if you choose to fail us, I say we will never forgive you.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. It's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. And it's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Yeah, son, like I don't even be making meals, dog. I just been eating just chicken. Just straight. Or just like spinach, I might just eat that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't been making nothing official.
Right,
I ain't
just eat the shit.
Yeah, I just eat this shit like,
That's all that matters,
just eat.
really. Like, as long as it's getting into your body, it's gonna do what you gotta do.
Chicken breast straight. I don't wanna be like overseasoned no more, son. It's like, sustenance.
Son, I be having to season my chicken breast, dog. Like, sometimes it could be so, like, just not exciting, dog. Like, it be hard to chew sometimes. I be like,
Son, what the fuck? I'm trying. Oh yeah, here go my secret weapon. This. Yes, that exists. They sell that at Walmart. That is sugar-free barbecue sauce, 1 carb, bitch, gluten-free, and that bitch tastes good, and it got 3 flavors. You gotta go fuck with it.
well, I'm sold.
They got 3 flavors, son. I just fuck with that because I like my shit kind of spicy, like, son. Sugar-free barbecue sauce, nigga.
What?
Yes, dip your chicken, bitch. Coat your chicken, bitch.
That's it. You have changed my life.
Son, I be looking for it, bitch.
You changed
Son,
my existence.
I got sugar-free ketchup, sugar-free barbecue sauce. I got sugar-free fucking bread, nigga. I'm making it work over here, son. But I was surprised it tastes so good.
Yeah, that'd be the flip, son.
Cause I only got the sugar-free ketchup for them fucking whack-ass baked fries. Cause I still love fries, but you know we gotta bake them. But I still be cheating sometimes in frying them. But so it's still like putting the sugar-free ketchup on the fries. It still tastes straight. So I'm not really thinking about it. If I had to put it on anything else, I'd probably be mad. But
Where did you get this from?
Walmart, nigga.
That right there?
Nigga.
Oh, fuck all that.
Walmart, nigga.
This is all me. This is all me. I actually I've been eating these for breakfast. I've been doing these protein waffles and protein pancakes. But I can't eat them shits plain. Like, I need syrup.
They got sugar-free syrup.
Yeah,
I got two.
Yo, Miss Butterworth's sugar-free syrup, like, I could barely even tell the difference.
I fuss with the sugar-free syrup.
Yes, perfect.
But how them bitches, because I had protein waffles before. Them bitches nasty, dog. Like, how them bitches shape up?
They're nothing like Eggo waffles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just eating this shit.
And I'm glad you said Eggo, because people be looking at me funny when I be like, I like Eggo waffles more than most people homemade waffles.
The Eggo is the only waffle.
Like, it's like, I feel like it just heats to perfection and gets that perfect.
And it's got that perfect texture, like, nice and fluffy.
But still hard enough, like, you know what I mean? Because it's not super soft, but you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, I fuck with the Eggo waffles, son.
Yeah, that's my shit.
I've had a few of those protein waffles. I stopped buying them because them bitches kind of break apart all weird and shit.
Yeah, they have a funny consistency to them. Like, they're like kind of mealy on the low, but
it's like peas, Mark.
I just eat the shit for the fucking protein.
Yeah, I understand, son.
You know, I just gotta get all the protein.
I feel it, man. I totally get it. I'm over here, dog. Your 30 podcast be calling me Maxed Out CJ.
Wait, what?
Your 30 podcast consistently calls me Maxed Out CJ from San Andreas, man.
I didn't play San Andreas.
Well, you didn't play San Andreas.
I didn't play Grand Theft, period. Like, it just wasn't my fucking stilo. Like I saw so many people playing it, and I was just like, well, they can play it. You know?
He said they can play it. It's for you guys.
Yeah, that's for y'all. Like, apparently y'all love this fucking shit. And, like, I don't know why, dog. It just didn't appeal to me. I just did not. I was like, that shit looks boring. Like, but even though it's a fucking phenomenon of a game, it's one of the greatest games in history. But it just didn't pull me. It did not pull me.
You ever watch somebody play the story, or you just always watching niggas do dumb shit?
I'm just watching niggas do dumb shit.
Nah, you around the right niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was just watching niggas do stupid shit.
No,
the
like,
fun. This is fun for y'all?
No, see, the fun in that dumb shit only comes when you're on break from the story. Because the story be so fucking intense that you want to do dumb shit. Sometimes you be like, hold on, let me take a break from the story. It's getting too real.
So you got a little, like, side...
the story is the shit. Like, the story is like watching a fucking movie. All of them, except part 4. I don't really like part 4. Okay. But, like, once you got to San Andreas, once you got to Vice City on PS2, they flipped it. That's a whole paying homage to Goodfellas, Godfather, Scarface. That whole game storyline is you becoming Tony Montana, but in their world, and you taking over Miami as like a fucking drug kingpin, and that's the story. And you want to buy him property, but you be getting backstabbed. Like, it's a story, some shit, dog. That was just the one PS2. Then San Andreas, that was a paying homage to like the Boys in the Hood shit. So you got to play as a black nigga, and that's what CJ was the main character. And one of the things that was new on there is you had to work out if you wanted to get muscles and shit. So that's what I'm saying. You're 30. They saying you look like maxed out CJ because you can max out and now y'all swole and shit out the blue. CJ. But San Andreas went hard because they took it to another level story-wise with some black shit. It was a black story. It was our culture and shit. You playing all this West Coast ass music in the 90s and shit. And it was like the whole story was a homage to all those 90s black films and shit. So the story had a whole bunch of things. You're like, oh, I remember that was kind of like some Boys in the Hood shit. Or that's some kind of like, dude, like, it's the stories.
Okay.
Fuck part 4. That was whack. But this newest one,
They got a new one?
I mean, the one that's been out for the longest, GTA 5, the one that's been out for like years, but people still play
Okay.
it because you got so much longevity on it. That bitch had
And
3
it's like
stories.
worlds. Yeah, it's like a
3
big old
worlds.
bigger
Huge
everything.
area,
It's so
3
big.
stories, and they all
Yeah.
connect. And it's 3 different type of cats. One is
Yeah.
black nigga, one is mafia nigga, one is psychopath.
Yep.
And you freaking playing all 3 of these stories. And once again, if you play the game, the fuck shit is fun because at a point you're like, I need to go fuck off. Like, and because
Yeah.
I can, I
Yeah.
will. I know I can just go shoot this person if I really want to.
Which one should I play? Like
The last
one to get
GTA
one?
5.
Okay.
Play
Okay.
5.
All right.
Now, if you ever
I
had
will.
some way to play the PS2 ones, Vice City and San Andreas are classics.
Yeah.
They are
right.
fuck. You can still enjoy the stories now, cause like I remember playing through Vice City, like what the fuck? But if you like mafia films, you're like, of course that happened that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
The story, son. I would
Alright.
big up the stories.
I did not know the stories was that crucial.
Dog, they crucial, son. And then you know you can hop online and do all the crazy shit everybody else doing, dog.
Yeah.
But the stories get really in depth. At times they funny, and like they
And,
really.
like that's my whole selling point on any fucking game. Like the fucking storyline has to really be dope. You know, cause like if the storyline sucks, it's like I honestly just don't even want to finish it.
Every Grand Theft Auto had a great story, son.
Damn.
All of them, except for the reason I keep on shitting on GTA 4 is because I don't even know the story of GTA 4 because the protagonist was the most boring of all of them ever. Like they got this, is this old middle-aged Arab nigga that was the main character, and it was like, son, I don't give a fuck about you, dog. You hear me? Like I just wasn't into it, dog. And that's one I never even owned. I watched other people play, and I watched them play the story, and I still didn't give a fuck. So. Someone out there, they might be like, yo, GTA 4, I loved it. Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
But I would tell you, my nigga, if you get one, get GTA 5 and play the missions. Fuck all the fuck shit that you think would be boring. You know, fuck it.
Yeah.
But play the missions because they won't be boring because all the missions be cold. The
All
missions be action-packed because you like them games you play with him where y'all just be on mission, y'all shooting up shit.
Yeah, we just like to go just
Nigga,
shoot
Grand
up
Theft
shit.
Auto is like, they got,
You
it's
like
chess a lot of times. Sometimes you gotta, like, dude, you'll be surprised. And they'll send you on some shit you ain't even expecting. You be like, wait, well, I gotta do what?
You need to trip one fucking thing, one fucking alarm, and not everybody after you.
And now you gotta shoot up
figure out
everything.
Everything.
Oh, I gotta-
like that type of-
But they
Like
mix
that,
things.
though.
It's a mix because they got
Yeah.
stealth missions where it's like, nah, you gotta put on, you gotta dress up as this nigga Butler and
Yeah.
just maneuver. Like they got stealth shit, they got melee shit, they got like everything that you would want. That's gonna be so big because it's like all inclusive games, everything that you would want. Plus, if you don't want to follow the fucking status quo, you can do what you want and you can fuck off. And you know,
Steal somebody,
no one is going to hate on you for fucking off, but you still gotta finish the story eventually.
drop bombs on somebody from a helicopter. That was my favorite.
Niggas say like you could be online and like other niggas online can just like run up on you. and,
Because
like,
that's a
take
whole
you for
new
shit.
world. See, online is just you out there. I don't even play online Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
Because the best time to get on Grand Theft Auto, get on the online play is kind of like when you first get the game. Because now, like, you get in, everybody already didn't establish themselves. They got clicks. They got...
Everybody maxed out.
They,
and shit.
you know what I'm saying? So you and that bitch is a dude be like, oh shit, I'm about to die.
Fresh fish.
But nigga, here's the truth. I think on the next one I'll try to join, see what's up. But I never finished GTA 5 story because it's so fucking long and because I got
have it.
yeah. But you know it's downloaded on the game.
Okay.
See, because I had it when it was on before I got my PS4. I had it on PS3 and I got 2/3 of the way done. Then when I bought the PS4, they said that shit I couldn't transfer it over, so I had to play that bit from scratch. And that never motivated me to finish it. So I got halfway done on that story, and I'm still vouching for it because where I'm at in the story is cool. Because like I said, dog, they don't let you down on that avenue, dog.
I guess I was really asleep on that shit.
You sleep,
because
son,
I
like-
fucking wrote that shit off. I was like, it's just some shit them niggas like to play.
Nah, like, cause you thinking it's like Fortnite or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas just going fuck off. But that's why I said, that's why to ask you specifically, wait, what don't you like? Cause I can understand why somebody might not, appeal to just going fuck off. But ain't no way you could deny the story, cause the missions they put you on, like, it go beyond what you think the game gonna make you do or make you think about. Like, and sometimes you be like, wait, I gotta sit down and figure this one out.
I like that type of shit though.
How am I going to rob this bank? Or how am I going to put this team together? Or who can I trust? Or where do I go? It's all kind of ish, dog.
It's a fucking deal.
Sorry.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, dog.
I guess I got your reputation for a reason.
it's the most sellingest game for that reason. Like it'll you know, because once again, they got some people who don't want to play story. They be like, it's boring. That's the mission. I just want to do this. And you know, if that's what you want to do, now go do it.
Right. God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You might make me have to fucking download 5.
You should get it.
And it's probably cheap as fuck right now. Let's see where the hell Palm's at.
Yeah.
I've just been around a bunch of niggas that don't play all of them.
I can tell. Cause I was
Story
like,
line.
even else, I don't know what you're
Shit,
talking about.
I just shot up a couple of people sometimes, but that's
Yeah.
the only thing I like shooting people in stealth. I like the stealth shit.
And the ignorant part too is you can play that bitch first person all the way if you want, or third person.
Oh, okay.
You can play that bitch like however you want. Like
Right,
that's what
right.
tripped me out on the most recent one. Like I was like, damn, wait, I could play this whole thing. I don't really like first person games, but I know people who love them. You feel me? And that's a crazy game to play first person.
First person is when
You don't see your player.
you don't see a play. Yeah, I like third person.
I love third person games.
Yeah.
But the one time that I could say the couple of times that I tried to do Grand Theft Auto first person in particular, it was crazy. It was crazy as shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a game because it's so free that, dude, when we get the first Grand Theft Auto VR, they gonna be on some shit. Because that's the first thought that I had when I played it first person, just imagining it.
Already VR compatible?
Not
Like,
yet.
I'm sure it has to. No.
Not yet, but I'm more than sure it's gonna be one of those games on that panel because you know they're creating the PS5 right now.
Yeah.
So I'm more than sure that
They gotta be working on it.
Because when we talked about the first time that you tried the VR shit, you told me how
That
cool
shit
it
dope.
was.
That shit dope. I still want that shit, son.
But my thing was when you told me about it, it sounded like a whole new system. And that's what made me think it's gonna most likely be completely compatible as part of the PS5.
I would hope so. I would hope so because PSVR now it's you basically got to get the equipment for it and you retrofit it to the PS4.
But ain't the equipment like the price of a game system?
Yeah, the fucking equipment is like, expensive.
And that's what I'm saying. It's its own system to me.
Yeah.
So
Like
right
PS5,
now,
yeah.
so right now it's separated. You have your PS4 and you have the
Yeah,
PSVR, and you got to buy them both, and it's almost over a G.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling like when that PS5 drop, the VR is just gonna be part of it. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they make PS5 backwards compatible on some shit because they got some classic PS1 and 2 games. That
Okay, I'm glad you
love.
said it like that because the word is it's gonna be backwards compatible to 2 and 3, but not 4.
Just 2 and 3. I will take 2.
Allegedly.
I want 1. Like I think they need to find some kind of way to let us play
Let's do one.
PS1 games also.
Let's put this one out for right now.
Cause 2 got some hot shit. Like they got.
But
some
you know they
shit
got
album.
that shit that you and he put me on where you could just play old games. What is it? PS Now?
PS Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just they selection
It's
is
limited?
kind of limited.
I haven't been on it in a minute, but I was just wondering about it.
Cause I want to play Final Fantasy Tactics, but I think that's a PS1 game. And I think it was just compatible with PS2. But it's like that was one of my favorite like throwback games.
My niggas
Why
was
would
so
y'all play that shit?
addicted to Final Fantasy 7. I never really
Yeah,
got into
7
it.
was crazy. I didn't. I've never played it all the way through, but I've watched people play it.
Yeah.
It's an epic game, and they just showed some previews of the remake of it. They're like bringing it back, but like in a modern, upgraded graphics form and shit. And
See-
niggas is going crazy.
See, my thing with that game is I don't like the games that back in the day, and they kind of improved RPGs now. But the old school RPG of you standing there, you press a button for attack or run or whatever, you press it, then the attack.
Turn-based play.
Yeah, then you wait for another mother. I hated
Really?
that shit.
Really? I kind of like that shit on the
Oh man, D, I couldn't fuck
You
with
didn't like it? I
was-
mean, I understand why.
Yeah, I'm the nigga that trying to.
why.
I want to run through and be
Just
free
action,
and kick
yeah.
it and fucking and fight and shit. But newer RPGs have been like more mixed with it. Like, you know what I mean? You still got the the elements of you have like this much of magic or this much of swords and this and that, but it doesn't feel as rigid.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Final Fantasy VII Remake is more on the type shit I like, and not because the old school one was more like that turn based, if I remember.
You ever played this shit called Monster Hunter?
Nah.
They say that's also one of the greatest games ever that I've never fucking played. But it's basically you go around hunting like these gigantic, like epic fucking monsters or whatever, and like you can play online with other people, and it's basically just a game of like boss fights.
Yeah.
Like just boss fights with just these epic creatures and shit. And that sounds like some shit that I can get into because it's not turn based. You can level up your character, get different weapons and shit for different types of fucking effectiveness or whatever. And it's not like that stop and go play.
Yeah.
And it's still got like the big epic fight scenes that I personally like. Maybe you might like that shit. I don't know.
That probably
I'm
more.
throwing it out there.
That might be interesting because we fight monsters and shit. You know what I mean?
Cause like that's like another thing. Like with RPGs, my thing is I need huge, gigantic boss fights. Like,
That's the thing they
I
know
wanna fight
for.
some big, giant fucking entity that's like, oh my god.
So did you play Metal Gear Solid?
No, I didn't get into Metal Gear.
That
was your shit though.
My shit. When you say epic boss battles,
Yeah.
that game, especially the one on PlayStation, the first
Really?
PlayStation.
I thought it was like straight like recon, military.
Nope, it's a big soap opera stealth game about like the government and cloning and the poor and the rich and all kind of shit. They got all kind of shit going on in that motherfucking
Metal
game.
Gear?
Metal Gear
I
Solid.
did not know it was that deep.
Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation, son. It was this, like I said, start off stealth, but the more you get into it, it's this big freaking soap opera saga, son. It was so fire, and all the bad guys you fought were these eclectic characters and shit. One of them was like an expert sniper. One was like a vampire that couldn't die, but I think that was on Metal Gear Solid 2. One was like, it was known for the eclectic bad guys that you fought, and every time you fought one of them, them boss battles was hard. You had to really think about how to beat each one specifically,
I like
and that shit was fucking hard sometimes. And the thing is, after you fight them, it was known for like they have these epic ass like final words they would always give you. That was always some deep shit. That was always cool.
Okay.
But like, dude, like the main character, Solid Snake, dog, was that nigga. And like I said,
yeah, like he's a beloved character.
dog,
like,
he's beloved for a reason because you go through shit with this nigga, son.
Yeah.
Like for real, dog. He's like. He's that nigga, son.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? It's all kind of a crazy ass ninja that's like his best friend, but he's a cyborg and he thought he was dead. Man, one of the most epic things that they did on that bitch was one of the bosses took over your PlayStation and you had to keep switching your memory card over so he wouldn't be able to tell your moves.
Holy
this shit was nuts.
shit.
Nigga.
That's fire.
Psycho Mantis, nigga.
That is fire.
Son, the dog.
I've never heard of that.
The niggas who made that game, dog, they kept on taking all these crazy ass risks. That's what they became known for, son. And like Metal Gear is this big ass robot. Because the thing is, it's a game as old as like Nintendo's on Super Nintendo, but it always had this cooler story about, Big Boss and this and that, blah, blah, blah. When they made the move to PlayStation with Metal Gear Solid, because the other ones were just Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, yeah.
Yeah, no, when they made it Metal Gear Solid, that's when they added all this back catalog. And then, like, they retconned and revamped some of the shit from even the Nintendo to Super Nintendo games. They took some of those characters. Everybody is on Do Not Disturb. The Metal Gear, like I said, they revamped all these old characters from the game and they retconned, like let's say like if in Metal Gear Solid 2, like his partner got killed. You feel me? In Metal Gear Solid, they brought that nigga back in a very interesting way, but you didn't know it was him when you first playing it. But if you're an old player of the game, you caught hints because you might have played the old games. But I was new to all of it when I was playing it, so I'm playing this shit. And I'm like, what's up with this nigga? What's going on? Like it was once you talking story, because that's what always get me in any game, dog. Because like that's come I didn't own that many fighting games growing up because it's like. Fighting games, you just fighting, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it only goes so far. And I was like an only child type nigga, so if like my niggas ain't come through to play the fighting game, you only get so far.
True.
And some fighting games got fire-ass stories, so I play through the story.
Yeah.
That's how I know all the Street Fighter story.
Yeah.
But you whip my ass in it because I didn't go back to like Master Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But I know everything about everybody because I was very interested in story. I was very good in Tekken and Mortal Kombat because I had people who always want to play that shit. You feel me?
Those was definitely the more hood fighting games.
Niggas always want to play Tekken and Mortal
Play
Kombat.
got Tekken
So I wound up
and
like
Mortal
buying
Kombat.
those, but what would happen is I beat the stories, play against niggas when they want to play, but them bitches collect dust. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
But like a
I
game with a
totally
good
get that.
story, my nigga, I will play it for hours.
Yeah.
God of War, Metal Gear Solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God of War,
I'm gonna ride with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, so if you ever got a chance to, because Metal Gear Solid, like part 1 is like one of the best games ever. Part 2 was really, really good. See, a lot of people felt played about part 2 because they introduced this new character and nigga didn't want to play with him. Nigga wanted to play with Solid Snake. But they made you partners with Solid Snake. Because they wanted to give you the experience of playing, you know, fighting along. Nigga, no, nigga. We want to be
Solid
motherfucking Solid Snake.
Yeah.
So your boy was cool, but then he was kind of like a pretty boy. So some of the niggas rebelled against his look and shit.
I would rebel.
You know what I mean? Like, so much so that they, like, in a future game, they revamped this character and made him a complete badass, like, cyborg nigga. But at the time, he was like this pretty boy-ass nigga, and we wanted Snake. So, and parts of the ending got very convoluted, because, again, Metal Gear Solid 1, they had all these deep themes and shit about government and about, like, it was some shit.
I didn't know that.
Nigga, they got deep on that little fucking game, son. So on part 2, it's almost like they were smelling themselves. So they tried to, you know, be even more.
Yeah.
And at times I'm playing and I'm like, alright.
Instead of just sticking to the fucking...
Yeah. Like, so it's still good to play, but it still was like, at a point it got so dense. I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
Come on, let's fucking talking. Let me fight the big robot.
So Metal Gear is a robot.
Is a big fucking
It's a
robot.
giant
A
robot.
war machine, nigga.
Who like make I guess that's kind of spoiler.
Yeah, nigga, but you as a human have to fight it. Even after you fight all these eclectic ass bad guys and shit, at the end of the day, somebody will bring up, because it's called Metal Gear for a reason.
Yeah,
so the story will be like, no, they're not making another Metal. Yes, they are. Also, don't got no game. Of course, they're building another one.
Yeah.
And it's like it's always like the ultimate war machine.
War machine.
And you gotta fucking fight whoever's helming that bitch and take that bitch
so
out.
like somebody's controlling it.
Yeah, or
Okay.
sometimes someone's not. It depends on which game you play. And they got so many versions because they even had part 3. They went back into like the past to Solid Snake Pops, who was like
Damn.
in the game, and that whole shit was in the jungle. And you got a whole throwback style like fucking game, but you got to survive in the motherfucking jungle, and like it's still stealth, but you dog like. Them games, another one. Like, if you get a chance to play them, dog, get them bitches a nice
I
little
say
shot.
you definitely so, man. Because I mean, I've like heard you talk about it buku fucking times. I'm like, well, I know he definitely loves Metal Gear, but I've never fucking played it. I think I might have played, honestly, and I'm telling my fucking age, but I think I might have played Metal Gear for like NES.
They're nothing alike.
Yeah, right.
Because I tried to go back and play the
that,
old ones. It was
but-
so confused. I was like, oh, this what kind of game it was. Well, it was slick side stealth. The old ones were kind of stealthy at
Kinda.
times. Yeah.
Kinda.
But nah, this shit is next level with it, dog. Like,
Okay.
like if there was to ever remake a game or give me opportunity to play another game for PlayStation 1, like, I know you were talking about certain ones you want to go back to. That would be one. Like, harder.
Yeah, I just need to get a couple of those classic games like into my, like I need to understand like what made them so fucking, you know, great or whatever. Cause you know, like I'm a fighting gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like anything where it's me versus somebody else, Dolo, I'm playing that.
Yeah.
You know, but
I'm a story gamer, son.
yeah.
That's
I
my
also
whole
love
deal. Like I
story.
like playing through a game, one player, just me and my nigga or my chick, and we ride through the story, ups and downs. You hear me? Give me some plot, you dig? Give me some.
Dude, I'm shocked you've never played Castlevania.
Cause it might be the mechanics. Is it an RPG? Is it that turntable shit you were talking about?
No. It's it began as a side scroller. Like
I'm not gonna get into all them side scrollers either.
you don't like side scrollers?
I don't-
Like Ghouls and Ghosts.
I
and
don't
like,
dislike them, but I don't buy them. I buy shit where I'm in a world, nigga.
Okay.
Like God of War, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Metal
yeah,
Gear.
yeah.
These niggas, where we roaming. Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption. We roaming, son. We getting
Okay.
it in.
I can respect that.
Let's go.
The latest God of War is very much like that.
I heard it was cool. I haven't played it,
Yeah,
but
it's
you know.
like very like more open world, and it's like first person and all that
I was
shit.
mad he white now.
Yeah, the white character looked it was just
We got white
not the
Kratos.
same. But the fucking boss battles look really good. Like I watched the playthrough of it, I was like, I'm probably not gonna play this because I just like the old style of that game.
Yeah.
But
And I like Black Kratos
Yes.
with my nigga
Black
from Living Single as a voice.
yeah, Kyle Barker.
Kyle
That's not
Barker.
the name, though.
TK something.
Yeah.
Black Acapedia
That's
gonna be
the
like.
yeah. Sorry.
He gonna
Sorry,
be,
Lawrence.
"Hey, it's TK Carson, damn it. It's TC Carson. That's his name.
Yeah. One of them.
Sorry.
Please forgive us. But yeah.
I'm not Googling it. I'm being lazy. On purpose. That's my black boy joy.
That's right.
Damn it. Where the hell is Joe?
I don't know. What time is it right now?
I don't know. He usually never late. Especially not 30 minutes. Now I'm scared. Like, what happened, nigga?
Well, we definitely got some material for something.
Oh, he said I'm walking there now. He said that 15 minutes ago, which means he probably about to walk up. So, welcome to the Fly with Bats podcast, y'all.
Hello.
What's jam? It's that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford. You can find me on Facebook and on Google and shit at Martin Bass Bradford, but on, IG, Twitter, etc. at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out or you gonna find another cat. And as usual, man, I'm here with my brothers.
Well, it is me, your boy D-Mac, but your mom call me Daddy.
Your mom.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Your Dig Brand LLC. And make sure you follow my incredibly fresh clothing line at yourdigbrand.com. And yeah, Martin just left the room because I guess he's thirsty.
Yeah,
and
man.
we're still waiting on Joseph. I don't know where he is. He just got lost on his yellow brick road to the house. So
He's gonna walk in any minute now.
yeah, any minute.
And
You got one of those lemonades?
lemonade. Oh, it's just a cup.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember where this cup from. I guess it was a lemonade cup.
Yeah, that's that lemonade stand that be right by St. Hogfield.
Oh yeah, the ones that just never gave up.
Yeah,
They set it up for
did let it
lemonade
go.
day.
Yeah,
And they just kept setting it up every day after that.
they must be making money.
I'm saying, dude, I was joked. I was like, oh, y'all realize y'all had a business, huh? All right. Go ahead on.
Do it.
I see you do it. You hear
Yeah,
me?
that's fine.
But yeah, y'all, welcome to the show, man. And, as usual, man, we start this thing off by letting y'all know what the starter section. Starter sections where we get into the hot topics going on in the news, going on in the social medias.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Lightweight. After the
Yes.
starter section, we get into that Bats Nerd Out moment.
Woo.
What homies let nigga nerd out and we talk about some shit that's on, the entertainment side, the comic book side, sometimes the movies, TV, all that.
Like we just finished doing.
Yeah, we just nerded the fuck out at the top of this
Okay,
cast.
that's fine for me.
You hear me? That was ultimate nerd stalling. You hear me?
Yes.
But yeah, man, after Bass Nerd Out moment, whenever the Alpha Joe get up in this thing, man, then he gonna hit you with that Joe Sports.
Sports! Fuck yeah!
Yeah, man. Well, he tells y'all about things that me and D-Mac apparently don't keep
Don't
up
really
with.
know too much about.
Yeah, man. Every now and then I throw in a story that I read about that was interesting, but it's all interesting for me for reasons that ain't got nothing to do with sports.
Yeah, I know some things, just my personal favorite things, but I would be a lie if I say I just knew stats and players' names in general.
I'm a sports nerd. I often say, dog, everybody's a nerd to something. And they got sports nerds out here with their ESPN passes and all that. You hear me?
There's a spectrum of nerdism.
Yes, nerding is a spectrum. Almost everything is. We starting to find out.
True.
But before we get into all that, man, we got to pull out that scroll. I think that's Joe at the door.
And unfortunately, the scroll is at the scroll repair shop right now, so we're just gonna do it
We
off
gonna
the top of the dome.
spitball the scroll.
And
That was not him at the door.
not him at the door.
Nigga, we gonna name this episode Waiting for Joe.
Going back to the old days, right? That's how we started.
You heard me for real.
This is day one.
Day one-ish. So, on the scroll, man, first off, we like to shout out the Your 30 podcast with the Black Actopedia, Mr. Your Arrogant Observer yourself, Lawrence Weber Jr.
What's up, Lawrence?
And your favorite host, the other Marty, your favorite Marty,
What's up,
Marty
Marty?
Edwards.
What's up, Marty?
They do a show over there, which is, called the Your 30 podcast. And they talk about all kind of hot and cool shit, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to apply to something that they said on one of the last episodes, but I forgot. So I'm going to tell you
Lord.
niggas in person, so fuck it.
Hope they weren't saying nothing smart.
Nah, we don't be talking. Now they gonna wind up talking shit, because now they gonna think we talking
I'm
shit.
instigating it right now.
Yeah, we hitting the damn.
I need some action.
Also, man, shouts out to the Reviewing That show on this feed. That's co-hosted. It was me and Marty Edwards and Jay Steele. We refer it, you refer it, we review it. Hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. We talking television, movies, cartoons, whatever our little nerdy selves want to talk about, we review. And we talk life shit too, man. It's a pretty cool podcast. Also checking out the Acting While Black podcast with me and the Black Actopedia, Lawrence Weber, where we interview. I don't like to even say interview. We have conversations with people in the game, and they tell us, their journeys, hopefully giving you insight on what it takes to, survive in that industry, which is, acting, filmmaking, producing, all that stuff. And yes, the Misbelief Radio Show podcast, hosted by DC Paul, Oshun Lilith, Malik the Historical Geek, Jay Steele, and us. The On the Lake podcast. On the Lake. With Rel, Chelsea.me, is me. You heard me? Frankie Cola and Sleeping Beauty. The Four Misses and the Mics podcast. The women's with the rings and the things. You want some help with your relationship? That's the freaking podcast you go listen to, because all of them are in successful relationships.
Go and consult them.
You know what I mean? That's one for that ass. You know what I mean? Also, the
Sugar Sass and
Sarcasm podcast with Kanae White and her sisters. Ow. You hear me? Check her out. The We'll Figure This Out podcast. He just came back, man, with Jay Skills, Lido the God, and Kiki. The Home Video Hustle. Homies over there reviewing all kind of great shit on the East Coast. What's niggas? And it's Brent and PJ. And
wasn't there like one more? Or did we trim all that down?
I think we trimmed all that down.
Well, we fucking down.
I think that is the scroll, the newly edited.
It is written.
It is written. Spoken. So it shall be scroll. So
what the fuck is that?
It is a protein shake that I forgot in the freezer. So I either gotta wait for it to thaw.
Nigga, you over there dealing with that bitch right now.
Throw it back in the blender. So the blender, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Let the blender handle my lightweight.
Yeah.
You hear me?
That's what you got.
This ain't the first time. No, this ain't the first time.
What? How many fucking scoops did you put in there?
Why you don't get a spoon?
I don't want to eat it. I'm about to do my blender thing and
what did you fill it with? Water?
Nah, milk, man. Almond milk, man.
How much?
How much they tell you to put in there? It was a lot. I downed this whole thing. Like, you're supposed to drink 2 of these a day.
It just seems so fucking thick.
When you blend, when it's the right consistency, it's like a straight up milkshake.
Do it, yeah.
It tastes like a straw. That's why I get my straw, because still a lot to just be like slurping down straight. But
it took me
straw,
a couple of times.
Ooh, it tastes good too. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't ever do it with water. When you told me that.
I do it with water, but I only do that for my second one. My breakfast one, I do it with almond milk. I do like a cup and a half. But my one for a snack, I just do that shit with water, because I can put more water in it and just make it the right consistency where I can just go.
You a real nigga.
Done.
So what flavor is your protein?
Just regular fucking vanilla.
You drinking vanilla water, nigga?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You's a real nigga.
It's god awful.
Oh, God.
It's god awful.
No.
I promise you. Like, it's not an enjoyable feat. But I am just more focused on the protein intake.
I feel you, son. I told you I'm eating straight chicken, but it's just funny that, damn, nigga, I'ma always drink. That's why I go through a lot of them almond milks, and I got that one now that got like 9 grams of protein in it. That's gonna be the name of the fucking game.
That's that cashew milk?
Yeah, and it's like by Silk.
Yeah.
I think this one's finally actually true.
Y'all say.
You hear me?
Presenting Joseph Alpha Man Funds.
The Alpha One. The Joski. The Josephorus.
Hello.
The Ponzosaurus Rex.
Ponzosaurus Rex.
What's up, homie? You called us as we was just about to do the starter section, so let these motherfuckers know who you be, what's jam with you.
Oh, man, we in this bitch live? We live at 5? We don't see the record on.
That's because we doing it on the phone, because the card got corrupted, but the phone worked damn good. I didn't put out.
Fuck it.
Nigga, the last reviewing that is off phone, and that bitch sounded good, so we gonna do this episode.
Fuck it.
On the
you heard me?
Phone. You heard me? Let them know.
Man, what's hand with y'all, man? I just walked in this bitch a long way. I went all the way from the top of Africa to the bottom of that bitch, so I'm getting ready to be Black Panther. Holla at your boy Alpha Joe, fresh out of gumbo, still deep in the rule. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, Alpha Joe No E504, side 888. We in this bitch.
That's a very vigorous introduction.
Man.
So that's how y'all feel when I come in on the misbelief, huh?
Yeah, exactly how we feel.
You be sliding that bitch like 5
And it's a-
heartbeats, boy. I think
and
of
it's a-
5 heartbeats at a time.
Yeah, man.
And it's a pleasure.
But
Oh,
well, I was about to say I did not say what number we was on.
88.
I'm about to say he said it for us.
Yeah, that's why I was like, see, Joe always keep that one together, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This nigga Chris hit me back talking about how bad I missed your car. I took a nap.
Chris.
I feel like that's his go-to lie. No matter what he do, it's like I took a nap.
But he do that too, though.
He
He
take
does.
naps. He does.
He does.
He does. He does. Takes his weed naps.
He does.
His
though.
his waps.
Chris tell me I'm on my way. All right. 3 hours later,
Fucking meme from SpongeBob.
nigga ringing my doorbell. I'm spooking the fuck out of me. Like, who the fuck? Like, oh, nigga, I forgot you were coming.
I feel like after 30 minutes or an hour, you gotta say that you're coming again. That's
Yeah.
just my courtesy rule.
Like, come on, you gotta go double on your fucking announcements.
Because it's been an hour. When people say they coming, you know, you just can't be like, oh yeah, well come anytime you want.
Yeah, no, hour maximum, 60 minutes. Yes. 60 minutes, and after that, I'm gonna assume that you're here to kill me.
Man, what's up with y'all, bruh? It's been a long day, man. I heard you had some issues. You did.
Dude, my fucking phone is popping up unknown caller to everyone.
So I wonder because you're not the only person that's going through that. What's up with that?
I don't know.
No, you're not, because there's a few people that call me like that and their numbers come up. Shit, for one whole year, Darren shit was doing that. And I was just like, okay.
I don't know, son.
You got an update?
No, I didn't. He was just saying that he heard that I was having some issues. Just the iPhone issues. Thanks a
Made
lot,
you a
Apple.
made you a little smoothie, huh?
Nah, shake.
Oh, okay. What's the difference?
Smoothie's fruit.
That's what I was about to
Okay,
ask.
so what's a shake?
Milk shit like chocolate, vanilla,
Oh, okay.
creamy shit,
Really?
strawberry.
That fucked my head
Ice
a little
cream.
bit.
I think all that shit's the same, personally.
I would not call
like
this a
shake and
smoothie when I'm doing chocolate and milk
They
and
got
ice cream.
They got chocolate flavor smoothies.
But that's when they mix fruit with it.
Not necessarily.
Most times, I never seen a chocolate smoothie that didn't have like bananas and some
Yeah,
kind
it's
of fruit
probably
in that
got a
shit.
banana in it.
Yeah, they
Fucking
could
put banana in
Yeah,
it.
whenever I feel like whenever we got fruit involved, it's a smoothie. Otherwise, it's a shake.
So you can't have a strawberry shake.
You can have a strawberry shake if it's that strawberry. You know, there's a difference between like strawberry milk and strawberries, the fruit. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't have a strawberry shake with strawberries in it.
Yes,
It'll be-
you can do that, I
If you
believe.
mix it with the milk and shit, I guess. But to me, a smoothie. If you do straight strawberries, I wouldn't say that's a strawberry shake. I would call that
Why
strawberry.
not?
That's because they don't got no milk in it. A shake usually got ice cream or milk in it. It's like a dairy freaking drink.
I
that
think
you
the
get.
difference between a
that
shake
is
and a smoothie
bullshit.
is
That
the
is
ice
nowhere
cream.
near bullshit. You
think
can.
that is bullshit.
Now we're gonna Google
I think
the
that ice
words.
cream.
Because-
I think
Now
ice
we're
cream,
gonna
the amount of
Google
ice
the
cream
words.
you use
Even
for a
at
shake.
even at smoothie time, like those are smoothies, but a bunch of them like have like
They're-
milk and shit
And,
in it.
all right, so
it's like,
I say
Well, I
this.
just
I
said
say-
when you
do
put-
they make them shakes?
I say what makes
It's a smoothie when it's fruit.
No, I don't say that either. I say this.
A thick, smooth drink of fresh fruit pureed with milk, yogurt, or ice cream, son. It gotta have fruit in it.
I think that is.
Right.
I think the difference between a shake and a smoothie is that
Shakes
the
ain't
shake
got no
is
fruit.
majority ice cream.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you
You can
can't
put
a
it
shake
in there,
without-
but that's not the, like you said, it's not the base.
yeah, the
The
base
base
of
of
a
a shake
shake
is the milk and the ice cream, and you put some flavor to it like chocolate milk. The base of a smoothie is fruit.
So that's the difference.
Is it?
Yes,
Now
you
they-
gonna
they
put
both
more
can-
fruit than ice cream in your fruit smoothie, but in your
Now
shake,
you can blend
gonna
both
put
in each
more
world.
chocolate.
You can put some fruit in a
I
shake.
would-
You
I
can
would
put some ice
argue-
cream in a fruit.
I would argue the base of a smoothie is like the protein powder aspect of it.
Most smoothies don't have protein. You can make a smoothie without protein
Yes, you can.
really easy by putting fruit in the blender. That's a smoothie.
Fruit nice.
Yeah.
That shit sounds stupid to me.
I just think that like it's on your base core. If most of your majority of what you're making is fruit and a little bit of ice cream, you have a
Because the
smoothie.
name
If
of a
most of
shake
it
is a
making ice
milk
cream with a little
shake.
bit of
I
whatever.
understand milkshake, but
That's
I
what a
think-
shake is.
I just think, well, okay.
A cold drink made of milk, sweet flavoring, such as
and a
fruit or chocolate, typically
and
ice cream.
All right, so now do smoothie.
We just did it. They said
It's a
fruit.
fruit puree.
Fruit puree.
I missed it. Show me.
I like
Okay,
that.
A
wait,
thick,
smoothie,
smooth drink of fresh fruit
pureed with milk. Pureed with milk.
But fruit is the base, like Joe just said. The base of a milkshake is the milk/ice cream.
I guess.
The flavor, it's flavoring. This is actual fruit. You put flavoring. The strawberry flavoring in a milkshake is not the same as strawberries.
I see what you're saying, but that shit is just
Also,
fucking
it's gonna be
retarded
very
to
weird
me.
to have a fruit in your shake. Think about it. Chunks of fruit in your shake.
I feel like they have that.
People can do
not
what they
as
want,
common,
but it's not as common.
But that'd be a rare thing. Like you go to a milkshake spot, you see one with fruit. That's probably the only one on that motherfucker that got fruit.
It's gonna be strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, just
Yep.
like ice cream.
And everything else around it gonna be like Oreo cookies,
What
crumbles.
fucking milkshake shop is there in this fucking town?
Uptown.
And he just talking legitimately when you talk about the history of milkshakes. Whenever you go, even if you go to McDonald's, you're gonna have a strawberry shake, a vanilla shake, or a chocolate shake, and it's more like chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry milk.
And the flavoring comes from
then-
that
then
and
fruit.
stuff like sprinkles and shit
I
like that. You
understand.
know, there's some things you put in that you wouldn't put in a smoothie either.
I understand. I just think it's retarded, and I just kind of call them both the same thing anyway. It's a shake, a smoothie. It's just this fucking creamy beverage with fruit and probably milk in it.
But I don't go to Smoothie King for a milkshake.
I don't think about it.
And I don't
like
think
that.
Dairy Queen sells smoothies. They sell shakes.
They have a smoothie section that they call the smoothie section. For their shakes, they have a separate section
Oh,
for
really?
the milkshakes. Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck.
Because it's so
All
thick
right.
with ice cream, dog. With a smoothie, you
It's
more
fruit.
water. It's fruit. It's like a drink.
I mean, if they got separate sections for the shit, then I can.
I don't
handle
feel with Dairy
that.
Queen.
I can
I
handle
mean,
that.
separate stores, man. That's what it is, man.
Okay. So we just had a whole debate about smoothies versus shakes.
I mean, son, I'm just glad
I
that.
understand where you're coming from, dog. Because the thing is, like, y'all bitches look the same. It's like either y'all
Yeah,
like cousins or
y'all
something.
fucking look the
I
same,
mean,
feel the same.
they got a lot of
y'all go
food
down the
that's
same.
like that. You know,
I mean, tomatoes do make ragu.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of food that's like that. These two things are just separated by that. I'm just glad we all came to a good freaking
Consensus.
because I was like, I had a
that's
student.
fine.
I had a student yesterday blew me, dog. We reading Top Dog Underdog
Oh wow.
Y'all wound up reading it.
because I had my copy, but I wanted two. But the other little boy, he left the class because
Okay.
I currently teach those kind of kids. So
No, right, huh?
yes, so he was riding with the story, but he called it dumb because he couldn't read the parts. Who see the red card? Who see the red card? I see the red because the way it's written with the lines.
So it was dumb because he couldn't do it.
Because he couldn't get
Nice.
concept of it, and I'm like, no, bro, it's still the same words. Just take the lines out. I mean, it's just dumb now. It's just dumb.
That sounds like
I was like, bro, it's not dumb, bro. It's different. He was like,
Right.
well, it's just different kinds of dumb. I just laughed. I was like, bro,
It sounds like a defense mechanism.
It
bruh.
was, because he
Son,
would
it's
not
all right,
budge.
son. Listen, bro, it's all right, son. It's
It's-
all right,
it's
son.
all right. It's
Nobody
all
in your
right.
house can read, and no one ever took the time to really break it down for you.
It's not
all
that the man
good,
can
dog.
read. It just, the ways, because plays at times are written like people. They put some playwrights put their style on shit.
Yeah.
Susan Lloyd Parks, man, for the whole booth monologue parts of who see the red card, who see the red card. It's supposed to be frantic. So she writes these lines that sync the words together. So if you're looking at it for the first time, it's like, wait, what the fuck is my eyes doing? Then she also purposely misspells certain words. So then I also get your eyes like, wait, what the fuck am I reading as well? So if you're some little ninth grader that's already struggling with school and you just, I see why you got turned off, but I,
I mean,
just
to
like,
me, that was the
Advanced.
purest form of.
I was like, but don't shut down, my nigga. He just shut
Yeah.
the fuck
That
down.
was
It's
a-
dumb.
That's
That was
what
the purest
happens.
form of-
Yeah,
dumb.
it's stupid.
That's the purest form of insecurity meeting with ignorance. Because it's like, dog, I'm insecure about saying I don't know this, and I don't know this.
That's all right,
So I'm
as
gonna
a
just call
kid.
this shit stupid.
It's most kids like that.
Of
though.
course, especially in that,
Especially
in
that
teenage
age
area.
range, ninth graders.
Niggas don't be told
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh man,
Yeah.
seventh graders, eighth graders, ninth graders, dicks.
Yeah, little
They
dicks.
start
Seven
getting
be alright. They ain't as
No.
bad as the 8 and 9.
six is when they
Sixth
start
grade,
turning.
everybody say, dog,
It's when
like,
they start
that's when they
turning.
start turning.
I've been watching this. They start turning around
That's the
6.
beginning phase, but that's why they better than 8 and 9.
But no, what I'm saying is when they get to like 7th graders, 8th graders, and 9th graders,
They
about
get
the
to
same.
fucking feeling themselves, dog.
It's like the top of your 6th grade, the first semester of your 6th grade year, and your second semester of 6th graders. It's funny that they actually change,
They
my
do.
nigga. You feel
Popularity,
me?
nigga, they upped up their status.
All kind of
It's up
hormones.
7th grade now. My dick hard.
But even before they get to 7th, they about to get out of 6th. But hormones play a part. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
like
it's
you're
like,
going from a little kid to one of the big kids now.
so it's
You
like,
know, it's
like
I'm a big.
I enjoy teaching like between 1st and 3rd grade because they still fear you. They still malleable. They still, excited about like simple shit. Like when
They
you-
just worried about not being looked at as a baby. That's all
You
they
know,
really
and
worried
they
about.
kind of cool, but once you get to middle schoolers, like they not old. They think they too old to be young, too young to be old, and they just think they know everything. And it's just,
Yeah, and it's like,
it's a frustrating age to teach, man.
I think that age.
I can only imagine
and-
parents
I'm about to
in them.
say, in high school,
imagine. They got
that
phones
age is
now.
very different because that's like, see, in that era of like junior high, that shit is very, very tough. But when they get to high school, dog, that shit seem like these little niggas think they really dropping their nutsack for real.
But the thing is, teaching like 11th and 12th graders ain't the worst. Because you could kind of talk to them like how we talk to each other.
You can,
You
but
see
them
what I'm
niggas don't be
saying?
listening though, dog.
It depends on, it do depend on what group you get.
A little bit of that fear be going because them niggas been going through so much. All depends on your student. You know what I'm saying? Around
But at that age, I don't go at them with fear. Like at that age, you
don't
just
really
talk
have
to
to.
them. You know what I mean? Especially a senior.
But they be trying you, dog. They be trying
depends
you.
on your
boy.
group. Depends on what kind of group you got. Cause I'm more than sure you saying you run across some immature motherfuckers, and I'm speaking from dealing with some mature motherfuckers. But I can understand if I had to deal with them, they exist.
Dog, them niggas, dog.
I ain't saying they don't exist, my nigga.
Son.
I'm just saying there's some other ones over here that exist too.
No, listen. The ones that do exist, you gotta pop them. Then you gotta talk to them like a dog. But you
mean,
gotta
lots-
pop them first, you heard? Because some of them just need a good
You
pop.
don't always gotta pop them, dog.
Some of them you need to.
Some maybe, dog, but I'm just saying sometimes, like when you get to 12th graders, dog, they just so ready to be out of school, they just kicking it, like.
Some of them you really could talk to, dog.
Especially if they're interested in what you're doing, because that's another thing about kids in general. If they don't have an interest, then getting through to them is freaking maddening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I kind of always found it not easy, but easier to get through to the older kids that I've coached, because I was where like everybody wanted to be at, you know, doing gym. Like they want to be here and they wanted to know what I had to teach them. So like talking about life and shit was way easier.
Because they're at that point in life where they care about this shit.
I tell you this, dog. Being
feel
a black male teacher made it much easier than the other my white counterparts, because they just people off the dumb just gave me respect off of that alone. Because I guess, you know, in the school system, well, y'all ain't no guess, you know, ain't that many black male teachers in the school system. So when they see one, and the one they could, you know, they often respect them a little bit more off the dump.
Bro, that's one of the reasons why I still got my job. Because I'm a black male teacher.
Hey,
Like I was kind of told that recently in a way, because like with like auditions and different things I've had to do, I've had to miss stuff, and then not having a car, dog, like that's been really playing a part on like me getting this places one time I got to get to from one side of the city to another. I just got a job on the east. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but one of the main things that a lot of these schools know that they're lacking and they push for is black male teachers, dog. It's trippy because, dude, the deficit is real.
Nigga, the deficit.
is real.
that's fine.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was talking to a
Fucking
young cat
job.
today that fucked my head up. Dude was 17. I was like, boy, had loyalty tatted on his face. I said, son, how old are you? Boy, I'm 17. I said, what makes you do that? He was like, be honest with you, bro. I was high as fuck. I was like, that was a stupid choice, huh? He was like, I was like, now you gotta get another tattoo on your face. You can't just have one. That looks stupid.
Why
Oh,
would you
great
do
advice.
that?
Great advice.
I'm like,
That
nigga, you
is
great.
might as well be a tattoo artist. Fuck, you got a tattoo of loyalty on your face? No, if you gonna do it big. You know what I'm saying?
my God.
I ain't about to hire a nigga with just the one tattoo on his face. Oh, come on, loyalty, get out of here.
And on that note, we get into the starter section.
No, that was some weed road, man.
Roll the weed, dog, but you know, we've been here for a while.
Get home. Y'all been smoking already, is what y'all saying?
We smoked one blunt.
Yeah, man, dog. I ain't smoked all day. I hooked that nigga D up with a vape pen. You know what I'm saying? Not D Mac, but another D. I just hope he make it past whatever long these niggas making it fast.
Who, my dog D?
Yeah. Your dog, huh?
I wouldn't give him that shit, man.
Man, y'all niggas tripping. Cigarettes killing niggas about 1,000 every single day.
Nigga.
Niggas, 6 niggas died. Now it's like, oh man, that vape shit, you better cut that shit the fuck out.
False equivalence, my nigga.
What you mean?
Like, dog.
Just
Exactly,
because
exactly.
cigarettes kill people don't mean that vapes don't.
I'm saying, dog, it's 6 people, son. It's not that much. Like, you talking about, nigga ain't stopped one lick of cigarettes, but 6 people died from vaping.
But what
whoever
cigarettes
it
got
is-
to do with vaping?
Sick, dog, because the thing is, that's like, all right, it's a competitive against cigarettes. So therefore, it really feels like it's something that's like trying to. When you don't take away cigarettes and that's been a bigger killer, and you take away something like vape that's trying to help people off cigarettes, it just seems like a big business plan to me, made by big business tobacco companies.
Those same people making money off vapes. But my thing is, separately, if someone's saying vapes can kill you because it killed those 6 people, what cigarettes got to do with that?
Nigga, don't come at me about this sick. Listen,
I'm not. I'm
I ain't
asking
talking about you. I'm talking about the world.
I'm not talking. I'm just saying, just that simple. Like those two don't go together. Like if vapes, if a nigga say vapes is killing niggas, well, yeah, vapes is killing niggas. Now if that same nigga pulls out a cigarette after he says that, then you get his ass with everything that you just said. But you know what I mean? You can easily be talking to somebody that don't.
niggas, dog.
You can easily be talking to somebody who don't even smoke cigarettes. So he
Like
just
a ball red.
he talking shit. You get that ball red like a
Fucking
motherfucker.
Marlboro Lights.
Talking that shit, but I'm saying, if you talking to somebody who only do vapes, and then somebody tells them, well, vapes can kill some people, well, that's true.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You guys leave it at that. At that
I
point.
guess I gotta weed ain't never killed nobody.
And that's where we at. That's where we at with it.
And
Weed ain't killed nobody.
And you know what else? Weed vape ain't killed
I don't
nobody
think it's
either.
the weed vape either.
It's that cigarette vape shit, dog.
That cigarette vape.
You know, cigarettes
That
are wrong.
cigarette
Fuck the
Fuck all
cigarettes,
them
dog.
cigarettes and the cigarette vapes.
Yeah, cause
Dog.
Fuck them
'cause
cigarette vapes.
Nicotine.
all that
Nigga
shit
me.
kills you, but them fucking vape shit like appears to kill people very fucking quickly.
Apparently so, but you know what that
You feel
means?
me?
That means that motherfuckers like, cause I know vaping really brings a little bit of moisture to your lungs. You dig? Cause the vapor gets in there, it's not like smoke. I totally understand that. But when it comes to like nicotine, son, nicotine's addictive, okay?
It's a chemical.
I don't know what made you think that smoking nicotine was gonna be it's gonna be a little bit better because there wasn't rat poison in it. But now you just got just one poison. You ain't got 7 poisons. Now you focusing on just one poison, and you're vaping it. So you smoking this poison in pure form, nigga. You tripping? Man, listen. I don't.
Pure poison.
I don't subscribe.
That puree. That puree.
So what the fuck is it? A smoothie or a shake?
It's all that shit.
Man, look, is we finished or we done?
It's all that shit, god damn it.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. Though we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me where it be.
Well, first up in the starter section, man, congrats to the black people that won Emmys. First, congrats to them.
How many was it? 3?
Well, I know Jarrell Jerome won it for When They See Us. Of course he won.
He took home the win for them because them niggas didn't win nothing else, dog. They was talking about that. Corey and all them.
Yeah.
They were talking about that, about how like throughout the night they were watching it and they wasn't about to win nothing. It was looking real bad. Then Jarrell came in and boom, took it home for him.
That's good.
I was very happy about that.
Shouts out to Billy Porter, the first
First
I wanna
openly-
say openly gay
Because
man.
Hollywood is gay as hell. I don't know why.
Bruh, you saw what I put on Facebook. I'm like, wait a minute.
So I do
'Cause a lot
not know
of
why Hollywood is not as gay as it really is. Because, dog, Hollywood is gay as hell. And I don't know why they
all
trying to act
those
like...
news stories that said the first gay man to win an Emmy. I was like, ain't
I
no
was like,
way.
yo, hold
Now
on.
one of them other niggas that won
Hold on.
Emmys that never suck a dick.
Kevin
Get the
Spacey won an
fuck
Emmy.
outta here.
Nigga said Kevin Spacey won an Emmy.
And Kevin Spacey hasn't been openly gay.
That's what it is. It's open, huh?
So that's why you better throw that openly gay.
Yeah, that's the only part that matters, really.
And shouts out to you, Billy Porter, because you killed that season of Pose.
So check this out, my nigga. Billy Porter singing this song in the 90s. Did y'all check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a remake. Of
Hey, I know it's a remake, but fuck that.
But he with the chick.
Yeah.
He with the chick.
And he
That's
singing
what fucked me
hard.
up.
I was like, this ain't the Billy I know.
This is weird, Billy. What you doing with this woman?
Like, boy, fuck up how the 90s do you. Because that nigga
No.
singing hard as fuck, too.
To this woman, giving her his jacket, walking, holding hands,
Putting some shit over
hugging.
puddles and shit.
Nigga.
The whole time, he like...
He got a little muscle on him. He a little thicker. and
Yeah,
shit.
he was a young buck.
And I was like, Billy, you don't like pussy. What you doing here? Damn, 90s.
It's the 90s. Everybody like pussy.
Everybody had to like pussy. That's what. What's his name? We talk about that. Who got into because he
Tevin
gay?
Campbell?
Tevin
Tevin
Campbell.
Campbell.
That's what fucked up Tevin Campbell.
I wanna know
But-
that interview.
That was supremely fucked up though, because I mean, so much of the industry was going back and forth between preferences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you know what's funny? The industry was so
Hollywood been
gay.
gay. I'm about to say, I don't believe that
Yeah,
shit.
like, it been gay.
It been
So what
gay.
the fuck?
I don't know what even
Stupid
hiding it from,
asses.
dog. Hey, are y'all niggas been trying to get straight permission or something?
I
Nigga don't give a
know,
fuck.
son.
Like, why crucify Tevin?
Especially, but the thing is with anything, white gay usually, is different from black gay.
It's very different.
Well,
So,
black
white
is
anything is
every
different from black
fucking
anything.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
White milk is different than chocolate.
Shouts out to old boy who played Tyrion on Game of Thrones.
Word.
Oh, he got an
He
Emmy.
won for best support.
Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage. That was
Yeah.
I mean,
got best support.
is that his like second one?
That's his second or third.
Because I know he won one
He's
before Game of Thrones
he's
before.
won. Yes,
He
he's
deserved
already
that.
previously. Yeah.
Real talk, I knew about Game of Thrones through Peter Dinklage before I knew anything else, based on because nigga was talking about how he was going so hard.
Yeah, he goes hard, dog. Like
He does.
I've seen him in other shit. Like that motherfucker is. fucking
He's funny.
Crazy.
He's on time with his
Yeah.
acting. He makes very good choices. I can't say
Boy,
nothing
got
wrong about
that
Peter
Emmy.
Dinklage.
Game of Thrones season 8 won best drama.
Really?
Season 8?
Yeah.
I'm not for that.
Ooh.
I'm not for that.
It was the most watched thing on television though, right?
I mean, there's a lot of things most watch like a car crash, but like don't mean it's good. Like that shit. Like when I say
you know exactly what the
I'm
fuck
just saying,
I
dog.
said.
Niggas ate season 8 up, son. Just because a lot of niggas watched it, I think they watched it because it built it such acclaim.
It was a phenomenon.
But that's but
social,
it was
social media was completely like you could not go anywhere without hearing somebody talk about this shit.
I 100% agree with you on that. But I think niggas' eyes are glued because of seasons 1 through 7. Season 8 came, and when nigga watched it in hopes that it was gonna like knock it out the park, a lot of people that watched it all the way through was disappointed.
Yes, but I mean that really has nothing to do with it. Just the show overall, and just the fact that so many people were tuned into season 8, regardless of whether it was the best season or not. Just the fucking influence it had on like pop culture at the time. Like I think that's
I get it, but it had negative publicity though. Because the thing is,
what doesn't have negative publicity?
But that shit had full of it. Like, so check this out. To say you're a winner of a season 8 for that one season, based on because so many niggas watched it, not because of what they said after they watched it,
but
is
they
a little
only
questionable.
technically had 2 bad episodes, 2 or 3 episodes that people had problems with. If you look at season 8, it had a bunch of good episodes leading up. And then people got disappointed because they didn't like where the story went.
Yeah.
That's not on the acting. That's not on the technicals. And it's
Let's not get on the technicals, because they got water bottles all over the set and shit.
But look how much work it takes to
That is
produce.
a fact, I will grant you. But
Look how much work it overall takes to produce a show of that magnitude, son.
That's why we shouldn't have water bottles sitting
You're
around
right,
like
son,
that.
but overall,
money is spent, millions.
I understand the people who...
There's no Dasani in Game of Thrones.
I understand the people who have a problem with it winning, but I fully understand why it won.
why one? Yeah.
Because
I think that's
on its own,
right.
like I said, when you watch season 8, that's the thing that really I think hurt a lot of people's feelings, is because actually the episodes leading up to the disappointment were good episodes. That
was a
war
good
episode
build-up.
when Arya sparked the shirt off that 4th episode.
Mm-hmm.
And every episode that led up to that 4th episode was great.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype.
Like season 8 was a good season that was let down by itself.
All right,
Just
compared to
by
other
the
things it went
ending.
up against, what did it go up against?
It went up against This Is Us.
Mm-hmm.
It went up against Pose. It went up against a few shows, man. I gotta look it up. But either way,
And
it
like
goes.
those are all great shows, but Game of Thrones at the time,
I guess-
when all
I
this
guess
was
It's
getting
sparked
voted
an
on.
Arya shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck Game of Thrones and that Emmy. But I fuck with Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. I understand why it won. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But I understand why people have problems, because there are shows that the fans felt way more satisfied with, because fans love This Is Us.
I hear great things
You know
about
what I'm
that
saying?
all the time. But it
I
was
just
season
think-
8.
I just think if Game of Thrones did not take home anything, like I think that would have definitely have been like a slight to them.
And let me who they beat? Let me see.
Yeah. Who was on the lineup really?
Uh,
This Is Us, Pose.
So Game of Thrones won Outstanding Drama Series, Supporting Actor Peter Dinklage. Sophie Turner won Supporting Actress. All right.
Nice.
That's
nice.
That's Redhead.
Khaleesi. Oh, it's Redhead. Oh, that's your girl, Sophie Turner.
Yeah, she turned up in the last
Yeah,
season.
she was solid.
Supporting Actress Macy.
I'm about to say, well, she was nominee. She definitely
Who?
Arya.
Yeah, she was supporting. I mean, she had a nominee. Yeah. So Game of
Okay.
Thrones won Outstanding Drama, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress. So they did that.
Outstanding drama. I don't know. Pose was very outstanding.
Hey, like I said,
I'm pretty sure Pose is gonna get it for 2020.
More than likely, I can see that.
we'll see where it goes. But let's get into the real shit. Tekashi Mania.
Man, listen, dog. All right, so listen. I thought long and hard about this.
So I knew you motherfucker had a T on this shit.
I thought long and hard about this. Number one, yes, you are snitching. You are. No matter what niggas say about all the years you faced and all this and the third, you put yourself in it, you are snitching. With that being said, in his shoes, I probably would snitch too. Because these niggas, number one, before I started snitching, tried to kidnap and kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, these niggas still trying to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, ain't nobody else can save me but these feds.
And if you don't snitch, you facing 70 years.
I'm not seeing 70, because when I go to jail, the non-trained niggas gonna kill me there.
But that's the other option. So 70 years or die. Or snitch. and live somewhere in Nebraska.
Real talk. Me personally, dog, on my own 10 toes, I stand down too hard, so I'm a solid nigga. So I just take my charge. But like the thing is, I also know what I'm getting into. When you listen to how he got into the game, this was a rapper they used for funds. That nigga got himself caught up.
Yeah.
He wasn't like in the game. He was in the game, but nigga was like snatched him in the game. Like, get your little bitch ass here. We're gonna take your little rap shit and you gonna fund our guns and shit. And because of that, you get to wear our flag and thug out with us. And you might go on certain missions with us, but you know what I'm saying? You know what it's hitting for. And then when the shit hit the fan, he was like, oh shit. These niggas try to kidnap me. I gotta talk to somebody, dog. So in his shoes, I understand because he wasn't built for this life from day one, and they knew that.
Yeah.
They just needed funding for the guns.
Because one thing I will say about the whole snitching versus not snitching thing, on a mature level, I understand that the lack of snitching, quote unquote, is why a lot of murders don't get solved and a lot of people don't get to find out what happened to their family members.
These niggas act hard thinking they're gonna solve it themselves.
But on the other side too, I understand that once you decide to enter the legal side of the game, the legal side of life, once you decide to get it, there's understood rules that go with that. And one of the things that you understood coming in was since I'm doing this illegal thing and I'm reaping the benefits of this illegal thing, I'm not gonna rat on anyone else that's out here reaping the benefits just because they didn't get caught like I did.
But they try to kill you, boy.
No. I'm not talking about Tekashi. I'm talking about
general snitching?
the topic of snitching. When you talk about specifically what snitching is and why, because some people just be making it seem like it's just something small. Like, no, you gotta understand, once you enter that world, it's almost like...
Yeah, dog, once you commit a crime, take your lick for what they caught you for.
Yeah, like you already know what time it is.
You already know what it is when you enter that world. Because the thing is, if you didn't get caught, you weren't gonna tell on yourself then. So that's the logic behind when people say you shouldn't be snitching, because motherfucker, you only snitching because you got caught.
Because they caught you.
Because they caught you.
Doing your shit.
But when you was maybe fucking over people, shitting on people, someone else was
the
getting
times
screwed
you didn't
over.
get caught?
When you didn't get caught, you ain't telling on yourself and be noble, honorable then. The snitching should start with yourself, and yourself, you need to take them licks if it's going to be that. But that's what I understand about when you enter that world. Different worlds got different rules. As you know, we go to we go to Iraq right now. That's another world. If we go to Japan
a whole
right
bunch
now,
of different rules and a food.
you know what I mean? Different worlds and different rules. So I still, while my mature and knowing and quote unquote woke side understands the necessariness of people do need to tell on fucked up people, I still understand that when people tell Tekashi, damn, it's fucked up when you did what you did, I understand what they're saying. But then I still understand what you're saying, Joe, at the same time, given his specific position of being some fucking green-ass kid that just wanted some street cred that did not know how deep he got. It's one of those things of, yeah, I understand why you snitching, but I don't understand why you name dropping like rappers. Now, it did come out that the Cardi B thing was a rumor. He did not name drop her.
Cardi B. And Cardi B came out and said she's not part of Non-Trey Bloods, even though she is a blood.
Yeah. He didn't say, no. The only thing that was said in that realm was like, there are rappers that are also part of gangs, but he didn't say she was part of a gang necessarily, but he did drop Jim.
He dropped Jim as a Non-Trey Blood. And Jim is a well-known blood.
They got Jim recorded on some shit.
Son, Jim, yeah, they do.
Because they already had his driver and they had another nigga already as informants anyway. So Tekashi was number 3. So Tekashi, whether you said something or not, niggas was about to go down because they already had recordings.
They already had COs. So then you heard me.
They already had informants, my nigga. So
on top of that, you got
you a buck.
He also dropped Trippie Redd, which I thought was fucked up because Trippie Redd, not only is Trippie Redd not in Non-Trey, but he only dropped Trippie Redd because he was beefing with Trippie Redd. So he just threw a whole nother gang out there. I was like, damn, son. Damn. So Trippie Redd, I can see Trippie Redd at his house right now like, this nigga here, bruh. Like, for real. I think that's the worst thing about all the snitching. This nigga snitched on everybody. I'm pretty sure he told the judge what y'all had for breakfast this morning. That nigga snitched on everybody. Anybody he could name, he named, dog.
I want to know if there's anything like, dude, I've never seen anything like this in our lifetime. This is like the shit you heard about.
I think it's like some newfangled shit for real.
This ain't no shit on no rap level. I see this shit in the streets all the time.
Yeah, like on the rap level.
A successful and popular rapper gets caught up in some real street shit and now has to turn informant and go into witness protection.
Yeah.
I have never seen this like this. I read about certain shit in history that's kind of similar. Like you talk about the big bosses like a Nino Brown. I said Nino Brown. Like a Frank Lucas. Like a Frank Lucas or somebody going down. That's the shit that we read about or watching shit.
You hear about big dogs because they always tell you it starts from the top down.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
For us to really, I remember this little boy trolling people. I remember him coming in the game. I remember him being a nuisance. I remember his career. And then the next thing you know, wait a minute, this has become an A&E biography, a Lifetime movie, fast as fuck.
Dog, because you really see behind the scenes, that boy was like, with the niggas who was with the shits. And he had, like, you remember, dog, he used to talk cash money. He used to talk so much cash money, dog, you could hear Birdman in the background. Like, this nigga was talking so sporty and so on the mic to anybody. And the thing is, the dude was only like 5'3". The nigga wasn't even that big, son. Tekashi is not that big, son. A strong wind will blow him down. Like, that boy, that's another reason why he can't go to jail. That's a set. Talking about puree? Tekashi 6'9" puree.
Tekashi 6'9" puree.
They gonna 6'9" the fuck out of him.
Boy, so many rappers is mad. Snoop is mad. Game is like, he ain't a real blood. Niggas is so bad.
Clearly, he ain't a real blood. He said that he was a part of the...
That whole article written about how the rap community has renamed to... No, they say Twitter. Or one they say either social media has renamed them Tekashi Snitch 9. I'm like, damn, no, it's an official article that someone
Nah, this is what I'm mad at.
I'm like, everybody said
it's
it's a joke.
That's outing this man shit like this so much. I understand he's a celebrity, but damn, they getting transcripts and shit faster than the court can write
That's
them.
the way it goes.
Yeah,
That's
bruh.
public.
Dude,
It's public.
Damn,
knowledge.
is that public?
media.
Yeah. Anything you do is public.
All that shit.
It's always
Cause
public.
then that bitch like, yeah, he testified this and that. I'm like, oh man, y'all just...
You can get any fucking, well, not any, but most records of like people's, background history.
Like T.I. said, dog, there ain't no hidden snitches. He said, if I snitch, fine, well, I snitch. You can go get my transcripts.
That's true. You can always go get them transcripts, that paperwork.
That paperwork out there, you can just go look it up. Cliff Harris, that's me.
Listen, I don't think you ever snitched, but I did see the episode you got punked, and you did like you wasn't with the shit that episode. That boy was you ever saw the episode when T.I. got punked?
I ain't see T.I. get punked.
Son, this man Ashton caught this man coming out of the plane. And this when he just got caught that gun charge, that was like, someone has a gun on the plane. And man, hey bro, what y'all doing, bro? Hey man, we ain't supposed to be doing that. I told y'all not to bring no guns on the plane.
Yeah.
Listen here, son. Officer, listen, I'm a good dude. I'm a family man. I was like, damn, T.I., you ain't trying to go back. You ain't trying to go back.
Ooh,
Because I remember T.I. got out of jail, went back to jail, got out of jail, then went back to jail.
When he went back to jail that last time, that took away his like Chevrolet deal because that's when he had the commercials and shit. He was really on that.
He was really on ATL and shit.
Dog. That boy went back to jail for that gun shit. Had to come out and make a song about Wiz Khalifa and shit, like, had to come back and get the crowd back.
But that's my dog. He got a podcast out right now called Expeditiously.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I listened to that
I've never
bitch.
listened to
So
it
he got
yet.
this one episode with him and Killer Mike. That bitch real.
Okay, yeah.
They talk about the whole Shawty Low background beef and everything that went down with that.
Really? They talk about that Shawty Low beef?
They talk about the whole thing with Shawty Low. It's really
I wonder how
interesting.
T.I. I don't know what he got to say about that.
Dude,
Because I know he got to
listen.
be like, these days, I'd be like, man, fuck that shit. That shit was stupid.
He's saying it's stupid, but he broke down how it all started. Like how he been knew Shawty Low and shit.
Them niggas been to each other, dog.
But no, but they ain't really rock because what he was saying was that like when they both was dope boys, but Shawty Low was a big dope boy. You feel me? And at one point T.I. was trying to like link up with him on some dope boy shit, and Shawty Low was like, "Man, get your weight up, nigga." So when the rap shit started going down, D4L wanted T.I. to get on the song. He didn't know that Shawty Low was. He knew the nigga's his real name, Carlos, whatever. So he didn't know that they was trying to get him on the song with this nigga who he looked up to in the dope game as a nigga that's getting it in. You feel me? So he kept on telling him, he said, D4, I ain't trying to. Them the D4 niggas leave me alone. So they would not leave him alone about hopping on the track. So he said, tell him 50,000. So that's when Shawty Low felt played like, he gonna charge me? Me 50,000? And T.I. said he even still for the longest did not put it together that it was, Carlos the dope man. He was thinking, just these niggas.
Probably until the D4 video came out. He was like, that's Shawty Low.
he said the first time he realized Shawty Low was who he was because Shawty Low was like had a show in his club and he dropped the first diss in T.I. club, and T.I. was there, but T.I. wasn't listening to the words. He listened to the hook and the beat and seen how he moved the crowd. So he said he even dapped Shorty Low up. Like, man, it was a good song, man. You feel me?
That bitch was banger. That bitch was a hit.
He said once till I went to jail and I had to sit down for a minute and I got a chance to really listen to the song. And I was like, wait, this motherfucker dissing me.
Boy, you retarded, T.I. What the fuck wrong with you, son?
He said, I'm jamming to this shit. I didn't even know I was on the rest. And I realized this nigga, wait, what the fuck you mean?
Boy, dissing you.
Dog, he said this nigga dissed me in my whole club and I dapped the motherfucker off.
You tapped him off.
I didn't even know. I
Damn.
was joked out, son, but they gave the whole breakdown even more details because Killer Mike was cool with both of them, so he was giving his side of the shit too.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it was tripping. He said he don't think
that
Shawty
bitch
Low
was-
ever realized that was T.I. back in the day that asked him for a hookup because he said he didn't even feel that bad afterwards either because he's like, well, he told me to get my weight up. I'm going to get my weight up. Well, on the rap shit, he got to get his weight up too. And Killer Mike said, but that's good that you challenged him like that without even knowing it because that made him put out that song. Because the thing is, he wasn't shit for the longest. But getting played by T.I. made him make hit records right fast because he was like, well, I'm about to learn this shit because this nigga ain't about to play me.
Yeah.
And sometimes all you need is that fucking kick of the
That fire
ass.
right quick.
Oh, you ain't about to play me, nigga.
I think it's so funny how them
Wow.
niggas be connected so much down in Atlanta.
Yeah,
like
bro.
Shawty Low and Jeezy and Gucci, T.I. and Shawty Low. That shit's crazy. Like them niggas really had beef.
Man.
Mad.
I'm not surprised, bro. ATL is wild, number one, and that's all niggas with money before they started rapping.
They got this cold ass documentary about hip hop, this documentary series on Netflix. But they came to the South and they told a lot of Atlanta and Texas background. And I was drove because they showed images of Hot Boys and No Limit, but they didn't get into New Orleans' impact on the South rising. And I was like, y'all gonna stop doing that shit, yo.
Yeah, that is
Y'all
right.
y'all ain't gonna act like P didn't bust open the door with No Limit, son. You ain't gonna act like Hot Boys and them took over. You ain't gonna act like Wayne wasn't the biggest motherfucker. Like,
Don't act like 400 Degrees is not iconic to the
son,
whole rap culture.
give Atlanta its fucking props. Give Texas its props, but don't leave Louisiana
Don't
out,
leave out.
son. Y'all tripping.
I don't
Even
think
Boosie
you
played his
can.
part in this trap shit.
I think it's fugazi.
For that ratchet
dog.
rap.
Like, if
Before
they
you
don't
even
mention
get the
Louisiana,
Boosie, you got No Limit and Cash Money. That's boom.
That's just that.
By itself, boom.
That's just
Boom.
that, dog.
Just
Those were two fucking high power forces, dog, in rap culture.
Period.
That alone.
Period. Anything else on Tekashi? What you think? He told me he gonna go to WITSEC. I mean, this is the truth because he was actually on the stand. He doing all this snitching, but he was really still hoping he had fans. Because somebody, I think the judge said something about, do you have a lot of fans that love you or support you? Some weird question like that. He said
What
like,
question is that?
it was some weird question. It was relevant, but I forgot what it was.
Oh,
now
man.
I can't do it verbatim. But I just remember his answer was, "Well, I hope they still do." And I'm like, "Bitch, ain't nobody checking for you, Tekashi.
Nigga wasn't really
If you
for
drop
your
a song, you can't drop a song anyway."
What you gonna drop? It can't be nothing about violence.
He said, "Happy Songs Ghost written by this other nigga."
Wow. Wow.
He just was all put together,
Yeah,
dog.
he was a
Yeah.
package deal.
He was a project. What they call them motherfuckers? We talked about it when we was watching Atlanta.
What?
Plants,
Oh yeah, them niggas that be putting them studio rappers.
them industry down in
Yeah.
the name for them though. When it's like a studio created rapper, they ain't really the rapper.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm sure there's a name for it. I don't
Oh man, I forgot what they called it on Atlanta. I gotta go watch
fucking
me some
putty,
Atlanta.
man. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Tekashi.
fucking putty.
Now you'll live out the rest of your days as just another schmuck.
He gonna be
Better check up Snowball
he's gonna
or
be
something,
Philip Asher.
That boy used to order spaghetti, al dente, Fredo sauce. Now, noodles in a can.
So Malik Yoba storms off set after being pressed on allegations of soliciting from a minor.
Ah,
I just-
Diva!
You can
Diva!
handle the pressure, Malik.
Yeah, handle it,
Flowing.
bro. I'm just saying, son,
I
if you
will
ain't
not
do it.
deal with this to thee.
I stand by. If you ain't do something, you ain't got no reason to trip.
Point
I
blank,
always
dog.
feel that way.
If you really did not do it, son, you can stand to any scrutiny, like no problem.
Zorlin, get your drawers.
So the
down.
Root had an interview with
Fuck
Malik
your
Yoba.
Instagram post.
I used to respect that nigga. I don't know if I do anymore. I don't really know him
This
like
shit is
that.
I knew
18
that
minutes.
I'd been working on a workshop called.
We ain't about to listen to all 18 minutes. We about to jump to when he leave around the
He
end.
already looked nervous.
You know you got to jump to the.
Yeah, and we also.
Oh, it's getting real. It's getting real. Okay,
Like
okay.
he talking to hands. And
I'm just
shit.
concerned. So I'm generally concerned. I said that the more that
Ooh, Malik won't. He won't sneak that nigga.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
This looks bad for me. Yes.
A little bit back.
And focusing on your attraction
Oh, he
as
is
opposed
so
to
mad.
their issues and without proving that you're ready to do the work. So what would you say to that?
So you and I sat for 4 hours the other day,
Correct.
and we decided how we were going to approach this.
I knew it. I
Now,
knew he
and
was
we
there.
went through
We decided how we were going to approach this, bro.
We went through a number of
We
questions.
decided how we were going to approach this.
Questions.
And
And
we
we're
said
actually
that
recording, and the more you talk, the better, the worse it looks for you. So what I'm asking is that we're having a
What did you
conversation.
say?
I said the more that we're talking, the more I'm just concerned. So I'm generally
you just
concerned.
say?
I said that the more that it looks bad for you. That's
Really?
what I'm saying. Yes, sir.
This looks bad for me.
Yes, because
Check
I'm
this
asking you a
out.
number
No.
of questions.
We're done, bro.
Okay.
We're done. It looks bad for me because I chose to come here and speak to you about.
I ain't too mad at me, Legio, for walking off on a nigga.
It looks bad for me. It's a setup. I don't like this.
Okay.
We said that we were going to focus on policy.
And we did, and we also said,
stand on allegations,
and we
I
also
don't appreciate
said,
this at all.
and no, we had a conversation about a wide
I don't
range
appreciate
of
this
things.
shit at all, homie.
Questions did feel like they
I don't. This is not. We fucking discussed for 4 fucking hours. You understand allegations, homie?
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It started to just.
The fuck is wrong with you?
There
We
are.
sat for 4
Yeah,
fucking
we
hours.
did.
We sat
Okay,
for 4
okay,
fucking hours.
okay.
Hours.
I'd be mad if I sat for 4 fucking hours.
Sat for 4
Tell a nigga not to ask me
fucking
that.
hours.
Just to ask me that.
And you gonna stand some fucking allegations? Fuck you. The fuck is wrong with you? This is my fucking life.
That sounds like I
The fuck is wrong with you?
can't. It's my life.
Yo.
We should still ask him, but did you do it though?
Sir, you're not saying no.
I said, but did you do
But
it?
did you do
But
it?
did you
son?
do it though?
Fuck,
You know
nigga,
what
I told
I'm
you
saying?
in 4 hours. You know I did it. Alright?
Obviously, something fucked up happened, son.
Man,
Like,
what's the point of this? We got to the we pissed them off. Wait, hold up.
That
since I was
dog, check his
16
body
years
language.
old,
He wants to
making
sneak
sure
him
that
so
there are
bad.
better pathways for other people. And
No, he's
so,
normal still.
That's
He's
a
just
very
nervous.
loaded question for you to ask me that. And we discussed that.
Oh no, go further back. You're right. Let me go further back.
He is like,
But that's true for
He feeling
anybody
played.
who's ever
He
stood
in
up for
defensive
oppressed
mode, I
people.
tell you.
yeah,
It's happened to
he's
Gandhi.
defensive.
And, it's happened to Mandela. It's happened to Marcus Garvey. It's happened to Malcolm X. It's happened to anyone who would say, I'm going to stand up for these oppressed people. Think about who we are, right? There was a time we couldn't drink from a water fountain. We couldn't sit in the bus. Think about how ridiculous that is. And so for me, having a view of a community that I grew up with and see the suffering, the very thing that motivates me to help people out of is something that someone tried to accuse me of.
I wanted to ask
I
you
want
on
to
that.
finish the point. So the point is to be on the other side of that tells me that the work has to continue and the blessing will be greater because the truth will always outweigh a lie, right? And so the truth is people are suffering. The truth is that there are kids in the street, right? But the other truth is that for my entire life, I'm someone who has been working with young people since I was 16 years old, making sure
Fucking
that
them.
there are better pathways for other people. And so
You're terrible.
that's a very loaded question for you to ask me that. And we discussed that before.
And I actually told you that I would ask you
Yeah.
that question.
Yeah.
And so I asked that question.
Yeah. And
And,
so-
it's not a loaded question. I told
No,
you
it
I was
is.
going to tell you up front
It is.
that I did tell you about it.
Yeah.
And we both agreed to it.
Yeah.
I told you that.
But see, even we sat for 4 hours the other day, right, and discussed this. And so even when you ask me in real time to even the suggestion of it, right, because there's so many implications in that, right? There's
and
legal,
I had another
there's-
follow-up point
So you did say you could ask the question?
to that since you.
I don't know. This is very confusing.
Since you added on, what would you say to people who feel that even in this allegation, you are centering yourself in regards to being someone who stands up for a community? I think that's the way that a lot of people would perceive that, bringing up the famous people who have done great things in civil rights, and you centering yourself in the middle of an allegation.
Yeah, it's
Wait, pause that for a second.
this is a bullet wound, right?
What if,
Your boy was right. Nigga, you just name drop Marcus Garvey. And
no, say
be like, I too
Like,
And my non-tree blood.
Why you get accused of touching little trans women?
That nigga said he named some of the greatest people of all on earth.
That is a telltale sign of guilt, son, dog. Like you might as well fucking say Jesus Christ.
Right. They crucified him, so I'm just a small number if they crucified Jesus.
Because
bruh, it looks so
everything
bad.
he's saying about and for the trans community is correct.
It is correct.
But coming from you, the man gotta call the elephant an elephant in the room.
Dude.
My nigga, you are getting also accused by a trans woman that when she was a girl, you know,
you was fucking her.
So you standing up being a superhero for trans community might not be the best look
right.
for you in the midst.
Why you got this black mark on your fucking ledger?
Right. In the midst though.
No.
In the midst. You need to clear this shit up.
And dog,
then come back.
I still say if you didn't do it, at least me personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna only speak for me. If I got accused of some shit and I know for a fact that I did not do it, you can ask me about that shit all day fucking long. Cause like there's literally nothing you can catch me on. I will answer any fucking question.
It'll be the same answer. Nope.
But see,
Then fuck it. I see that pussy.
Sure didn't.
Sorry.
And we didn't have sex with a minor.
Boom.
That was amazing.
Straight up.
Let me
That's
tell you
how I
something,
actually
dog.
feel, dog.
That's how
Like,
you feel,
I don't
son.
give a fuck about you asking me that shit.
That nigga been New York undercover for too long. All right, so listen.
I was saying,
Malik Yoba. I'm still mad that he put himself like. Number one, the man said
we never found out what this question is, by the way. We got to find that out in a second.
The question don't come up because they're going to get an argument. You can tell.
No, he asked the question that started the argument, so I was going to go a little further back to Black. What did he ask you? But continue.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, man, it's like, okay, number one, you put yourself up on this list for all these greats. I just can't get over that. Like, the man just said there's no record of you doing any real trans work. So, like,
oh my God,
how did you, like, get on the level of Mandela, who spent time in jail for fighting injustice and apartheid? I just don't understand.
How?
He feels like, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I agree with you.
No, that is so much narcissism, dog.
No, that's like the highest level.
That is level 10,000 narcissism.
Wait, let me play devil's
His power
advocate.
level is over 10,000.
Let me play devil's
Dude.
advocate. I think he's specifically trying to say that he's being persecuted and set up because he's trying to do work in the same vein as Mandela and
Marcus Garvey.
I don't think he's that
Nelson
fucking nuanced.
Mandela.
I'm not gonna grant him that.
Malik
I think that's what
I'm
he's
not
saying.
Man,
gonna
the FBI ain't looking for Malik Yoba.
That's what he's saying.
Really, Malik?
He said all the greats, when they try to do something great, they get persecuted.
Except Denzel was doing this.
So he's saying he's being persecuted.
When
Persecuted, huh?
Dude, when you compare yourself to a truly great human being who's probably dead, but they've been established as like truly great human beings, just the act of you comparing yourself to any of those kinds of people is like, to me personally, that is a dead giveaway. Like, you're fucking crazy. You have a God complex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you truly like overvalue yourself. Like, I can appreciate confidence, but nigga, like, you are still like, just the arrogance of it, son. Like, I think that is a giveaway. Besides all his fucking body language and shit that's going on right now.
The other somewhat giveaway I'm gonna say in the same vein of what you're saying is this: it shouldn't take all that to prove you innocent.
Right.
I don't have to say in the words of Martin Luther King, I did not. No, I just didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Reverend Dr.
I didn't do it.
Martin Luther King.
I don't have to bring up no legend, no dead motherfucker, no civil rights motherfucker. I gotta bring up nobody else in this word.
Right.
Did I do it? Nope.
No.
I'm not gonna say how young. What do you mean by teenage? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Did I do it? No. And they're gonna prove to you I didn't do it.
I ain't do that shit. I don't know what she talking about.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know
This
what
is,
she talking about.
This is confusion. No.
My thing is like, dog, how come more people don't just say, like, is lying that hard? Even I ain't saying you should lie, but I would think with everything on the line, he should lie. But he must be caught.
Here's another telltale.
He gotta be caught if he refused to go on record saying no.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, for you to be like, son, we said we weren't gonna talk about this shit.
4 hours.
Right.
4 hours. I told you, please, let's not talk
And
about
I
this.
said that I would ask the question, and you alerted that
And I
asked the
sucked
question.
your dick, and I told you, please, don't let this out.
Suspect.
And look,
Son, I sucked your dick for 4 hours, and you did this to me? Fuck you. Fuck this interview. You broke my heart, Fredo.
I let you nut in my mouth, nigga.
Nigga.
The fuck? I don't always do that shit.
Say some cue to New York Undercover music.
God damn, Ali. Nigga played on you.
Nigga played on you, son.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about it. Yes. So about that fucking rape of a minor thing.
Yeah, what about that again?
What about that? What's going on?
damn, Yoba.
Bruh.
In high school, you was the man, Yoba. The fuck happened to you?
Fuck Lee Yoba, son. Like, you look so guilty right now.
Oh man, moving on.
Yeah.
Innocent or not innocent?
So young
It is
Dro,
though.
young Dro,
Young Dro, Jesus.
was arrested
And went to go and get jail time for this.
What you
stupid
did?
for hitting his girlfriend with banana pudding.
That
Are you
banana
serious?
pudding must have been hard.
Back in July, young Joe was arrested for hitting his girlfriend with a plate of banana pudding. Now
Oh, he was in the 12 months? I mean, well, shit.
That's fucked up, son.
No, but see, you know why though? Because he was like,
He probably got a
He had to- yeah,
He
like his
pled
rap
guilty
sheet,
to
yeah.
one count of battery, family violence, and received a sentence. Fortunately for Dro, he will only have to serve 70 days.
Thank God.
2 months.
That's still fucked up though.
Yeah.
Like you better look twice at that bread
So
pudding
you
though.
gotta go back to jail.
After 70 days, Dro will receive credit for time served for 20 days. As long as he has good behavior, he will receive an extra day credit as the days go by. Long story short, if he keeps a chill persona inside, he could be out by October 5th. But once Dro is out, you have to serve probation for 3 remainder of his 12-month sentence and submit to a drug alcohol test after being out for 30 days.
He was on paper. You stupid.
The last part of the plea agreement is for domestic violence counseling.
Yeah, you do, dog. You can't be
You
just throwing bread
stupid,
pudding
son.
like that.
That
You're on
also
parole.
restricts the use of alcohol, drugs, and where he'll be monitored through random
How
drug
bad
tests.
you hit her with this banana pudding that she had to call police on you?
Right,
Because
my
like real
bad,
talk,
dog.
cake in my face, I'll be like, you know what, bitch, you gotta get out. I ain't gonna call the police, but you just threw cake in my face. You gotta get out of my house. He must have hummed that banana cake.
Yeah, like
Number
he-
one, it had to
like-
be hard.
I'm about to say, like, he must have bat the piss out of her with it.
I just think it's the plate that fucked her up.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I think it's
Must be
just-
a real
that
plate,
part.
like a glass plate.
The banana pudding just happened to be on the plate, and that's a headline.
Yeah.
But
She
it's
actually
the
hit her
plate.
with a plate.
Yeah, but it's the plate
He hit her
that
with a
really
plate.
fucked her
I
up.
battle with that plate like
Yeah,
fucking
and
WWE.
while on parole.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't sit and think
of course
about
they're
that.
gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna fucking throw the book at you for that, dog.
I mean,
They like, young Dro, come on, now you should know better than this.
firstly, dog, I don't really have any sympathy for anybody with their domestic shit. So whether you get a year, 2 years, 3 months, I don't give a fuck. You hit her in the face with a plate. Like, the fuck, I'm not...
have
You hear me?
to fry.
I don't care. I don't care what you get. You hear me?
That's right.
I care a little bit.
You hit her in the face with a plate. That's what sticks out to me. He hit her in the face with a plate.
Yeah, dog, that's another thing. It wasn't like y'all was fighting or something like that. Like, cause real talk, these days, police come there and both y'all batted, they both y'all going to jail.
Yeah.
But they came there and the girl was just leaking from you. You hit her with a plate. You hit her, use a
You
weapon.
hit her in
son.
the face with
You
a
shouldn't
plate.
be hitting her at all.
You're a grown
But y'all-
ass man.
But this wasn't a fight between
You're
y'all.
a grown ass man and you hit your girlfriend in the face with a plate.
Wow, I'm parole.
Fuck it. I'm not with it.
Fab was knocking his old lady teeth out.
You want to go back to jail?
Heard about,
Obviously.
you heard about Jim Jones' house being sold for $100?
I'm trying to buy that bitch.
I wish I could have bought it.
Fuck.
God damn, you went to
That
foreclosure.
shit went the same day it was put up.
Yeah, we went to auction, but imagine being able to buy a freaking mansion for $100.
Yeah, that's a come up. That's right.
That
That's
is
the right place,
crazy.
right time shit.
That's one of the things that make you just want to go to auctions like bingo just regularly. Not even, you know what I mean, be buying shit every time, but you just sitting there just in
Just, like,
case.
keeping the scene.
Just in case that one random thing they say like $50 and you
This
looking
right
like,
here.
wait, nobody
Nobody
going
want
over
that?
50 for this? Yeah, I mean, that golden time you gonna come up. That's the type of shit that made me want to
Black
do
man in the
that.
back.
That actually
Yo.
sounds kind of intriguing.
If you know how to get in.
Is that another guard round?
This nigga gets drink every time you hear Joe ask for a gun, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Let's get that training.
New drinking game. New drinking game. Up for the people that's down with the Pothead Potty Mouth podcast says you gotta roll one up yourself.
What's that, Dean Charles?
Yeah.
But did y'all hear about that dude, the stalker boyfriend guy? He's charged with stalking his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, that Kappa guy?
Yes.
Kappa Alpha Psi?
In the
Phi
sta-
Nu Pi?
in-
1911, January?
Good. Interstate Chase, 22 different IG and Twitter accounts to stalk this girl,
That's
50
insane.
different emails, over 150 calls.
That nigga gotta go to
That's
jail, so
extreme.
he gotta do at least
Yeah.
6 months to a year for that.
23-year-old Darius Deshotel is free on a $15,000 bond.
Damn.
After police say he stalked his ex-girlfriend, used his vehicle to prevent her from exiting the interstate to alert police, and that's after contacting her from 22 Instagram and 22 and Twitter accounts, 150 plus phone calls, and 50 emails.
This nigga's a psycho and he needs to do time.
Yeah, he's
She dated him for 5 months, only 5 months.
He's super
That was
psycho.
that was his first girlfriend, and he didn't know how to fucking handle it. He was some kind of crazy late bloomer.
Nigga.
Loser, man.
And
He's a
just
fucking lame.
lost his mind.
During the 2 months since the breakup, she has received approximately 50 emails, 157 phone calls, and contact from Darius on Twitter, like they said. She's consistently informed him to stop contacting her. She reports that Darius drives around her neighborhood and watches her. The victim says her boyfriend was at a residence recently, refusing to leave. He was waiting outside her back door to talk to him. He stood out there for an hour waiting before she eventually called the police. After she called the police and requested assistance with an order of protection, the victim received an email from Darius as he fled the property. So he running away to the email. What the fuck?
Nigga's like, oh, bitch, I'ma still get you.
You thought that was gonna solve everything? LMAO. You ain't do shit but make it worse. LMAO. Once it's up, it's stuck, and you just started a war.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with you, boy?
You wanna drop that pussy on me like that? Dance over like that? How dare you do that to me?
Oh my god, this is not funny, but that's funny what you say. But this is crazy.
That nigga's a psycho, son. He's a psycho, dog. And
Oh
he
my
needs
god.
some time to sit
A
down,
warrant
think about
for
that.
harassment was issued, but he was not immediately located. Then they've been looking for this nigga for months, but he still be popping up at her house, and then when the police come, he gone.
Cause he's smooth like that.
Goddamn.
Damn.
He followed her while she was driving.
I see you, bitch.
Rear-ended her. She tried to get on the interstate.
This is like the movie Enough.
Then she
This is
flagged
crazy.
down an officer for assistance, and then a warrant for harassment and felony reckless endangerment was issued for him. This is dog. He already got warrants for other shit, but he still couldn't be found. Oh my god, this is
This
crazy.
nigga was a
They
mastermind.
gonna
at this.
They gonna find him.
I just don't understand why y'all can go to this nigga house. and
Popped up again at her house. Found her at a gas station. This story crazy.
Young lady, next time have a firearm on your ass or a stun
Right,
gun.
have a fucking pistol. That's the fuck she need.
You know what I'm saying?
Knock your ass off.
Show that nigga who the fuck boss, man. Nigga come at you like that. Pop out.
Oh my God, since the last part, when police arrived, Darius told him he wanted to have a talk with the victim about his possible outstanding warrants, and that's why he was chasing her. In addition, oh God, that's a crazy shit.
Listen, I got these warrants and shit. They at our house.
So I had to chase her in addition to multiple outstanding warrants. After sometimes she was able to exit the pump area in her vehicle and fled the interstate. And every time she attempted to take an exit, Darius would block her from doing so with his vehicle. She eventually was able to exit and call 911 as she pulled into a gas station. A call taker report saying Darius at her window telling her to get out of her car and continuously calling her phone while she was on the phone with 911. He was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of harassment, 1 count of felony endangerment, 1 count of stalking. He posted that bond, and he out here, but he has a 12-hour state-mandated domestic violence hold. He's under a booking under a misspelled name. So this nigga's still kind of good on some shit after doing all that craziness.
Cause he got that money.
Wow.
Lord.
So he gonna bail out. Now we don't know what
He
happens when
bailed
go to court.
out. He only got to do 12 hours of domestic violence. That's not a lot.
We ain't go to court yet.
That's crazy, son. What,
Son, this
boy, if
nigga
that
got a
was my
fucking radar,
sister
though.
or somebody, bro, I would. My God.
Yeah, I would
fucking
pummel
mangle you.
She ain't got no male influences or crazy female influences in her life because you got
Right.
you got that
You ain't
crazy
got no,
friend.
You ain't got no crazy homegirl with a brother or
Right,
something.
nigga.
'Cause you could be.
Even
I could
with-
be your like. If she
Even
was my
without the
sister's
brother,
friend.
because they got crazy women out here that'll fuck him up. He ain't
Yeah.
but a buck fucking 40, nigga. Nigga, I know women that'll fuck that boy up. You saw the picture of him, Joe?
Yes, I swear.
Yeah, nigga, he ain't a little ass
Little
nigga.
Skinny mini.
Man, he looked like a dyke his damn self.
He like the kid from off of Holes.
Come on, he
But,
do, man. Look, son, you ain't got no friends. Y'all could have been jumped him.
Definitely,
Lord.
dog. I could have jumped him. But
So,
Wow.
I just.
so apparently this homeless man was threatening to shoot all the rich kids at the University of Texas.
Lock him up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Son,
Hey, son. Fuck it. He lost his mind. This man said.
He said he
Right,
lost his mind.
dog. He snapped. He snapped.
He
He's tired
repeatedly
of
told the
fucking-
nurse he would come to campus and shoot all the rich kids at UT.
He repeatedly told her too, so you know.
Because he was a homeless man, he just stumbled on campus. Police were particularly concerned with what was on his Facebook page. He a homeless man with a Facebook page?
Right.
His account is littered with white supremacist messages and pictures of him with guns.
Ah,
Students saying
how he got guns and he's homeless?
But he homeless. They say homeless. Yep, it's homeless man. Yep. Blakely is homeless. Since the homeless ordinance allows public sitting, lying, and camping went into effect in July, Safe Homes would put so he just would pop up places and just record what he can off a phone. God damn, that's so crazy.
Hey, I'm here, right in the library. I don't want to let you niggers know I'm coming for you. I reckon the video.
He put up a flag. He put up the flag on the back of a public housing spot.
All right.
Dude, it recorded himself.
I'm in the St. Jude's Hospital in the bathroom. And I'm here to let you niggas know.
Homeless
coming
people
for you.
got content. That's where the fuck we at. Homeless people have content. So you have no excuse. Whatever YouTube channel you're trying to start.
Oh my God.
You have no
Oh my
excuse,
God,
dog.
son. I'm dying.
Jesus
oh
Christ.
God.
Dog, that's,
Wow.
that's about to be a wave, son.
And this nigga buying higher than the stalker. He got a $65,000 buy.
$65,000 buy.
Son, because he on campus threatening to shoot the rich kids.
Right, you really gotta protect the money.
And he has a gun with a Confederate flag. This man, who knows what schools he might shoot at in Texas? He said rich kids, that could have been anybody.
In
And he a
Texas,
racist.
so of course he got a gun.
Yeah.
He got that shit for free at Walmart.
Yeah,
He came with his batteries.
Oh my
I
God.
say, nigga, you born with a gun in Texas.
Oh,
For real.
man.
I bought a gun in Texas with my orange juice one time.
That's fucking hilarious, man. Here go another crazy ass story, dog. This mom claimed that she adopted a 9-year-old, but she was actually a 22-year-old that tried to kill her.
Yo, what movie was that?
I think
That
it
was
was
Orphan.
Orphan.
Orphan. Say, bruh.
That movie was good too. I like it.
But
It's real.
It actually happened. Apparently, they adopted this little girl, and they thought she was a little girl because the people, like, she had a disorder at the foster home and shit, and they thought she was younger than she was and shit. And so when she said the first time she tried to give the little girl a bath, she saw she had a pubic hair like full bush, and she like, the fuck with, like, I'm thinking you supposed to be like 4 years old, what the fuck, you know what I mean? And she's doing all this weird ass behavior and shit. So so that bitch started trying to kill them, started trying to poison them and shit, all kind of crazy shit, because she actually had a disorder in her brain. So they really found out she was like really like 17 or some shit, not 4, but she's
That's
like
fucking-
she's
I thought
like
it was
22.
22.
They left her, so they still like put up with some of her shit. But they first adopted her at 17 on accident. So they eventually left her in the house like, fuck you at 22. Like, we gone because you crazy. You keep trying to kill us. You didn't threaten us. You didn't put shit in our food. Fuck you. But she went and claimed she was younger. So she got warrants out for these people. Like, you neglected your kid and now they in trouble and they got warrants. People looking for them because for abandonment, when they try to get their story out, to be like, that is not a child.
Right.
We did not abandon her. That's a grown-ass woman, and the motherfucker keep trying to kill us.
Listen,
Whoa.
you tell me what 7-year-old says. Fuck you! I put poppy seeds and fucking what's that shit that was on Breaking Bad? They got from that flower.
That's
That Rising.
Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that
Bitch, I put
Rising.
Rising. All right, who the fuck? What 9-year-old knows about Rising?
Nigga said she had adult teeth, she had periods, she never grew, like, nigga.
Periods, bitch.
That's intense.
She look at it and kill that woman.
She said,
I
you
would've killed
tripped
that
out,
young
nigga, when
woman.
you go to the spot, you think you gonna get a kid, and you got a fucking serial killer.
Bulgaria, like, haha, we got you.
Nigga.
That's straight out of fucking heart.
That's how they get rid of these. They cycle people from Bulgaria. They're like, listen, we just gonna sell them as kids.
Something about that I feel is racist, but I'm not sure how.
I don't know what just happened.
I think it might be Hitus.
That's the starter section, y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's get into that Bats Nerd Out moment.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd
Bats Nerd Out moments. Bats Nerd Out moments. Bats Nerd Out moments. Nerding out. Bats Nerd Out moments. Bats Nerd Out moments. Bats Nerd Out
Your moment. Yeah.
We evolutionized.
So, how y'all feel about Will Smith playing Nicky Barnes?
I'm interested. I'm very interested.
Curious. Curious.
I don't know.
I
Curious.
Surprise me, Will.
there we go.
That's what I'm not
Surprise
going to
me.
count Will Smith out.
You can't.
You can't count
Especially when he
Will
did the
Smith out.
genie.
You can't.
I was
count
like,
him out.
Not even just a genie, like
Just
Sm-
period.
Will Smith is an interesting person within acting.
He has grown tremendously throughout his years.
That's the thing too, because it's one of those situations. He started as a rapper. He was given a show as a rapper just off his charisma.
Shout out to Quincy Jones.
And the first episodes of the first season, he's ass water if you really pay attention. He even mouthed
Charisma
words.
saved his life.
Charisma saved his life. He became a superstar before he became an actor. And at one point, he decided that he wanted to really become an actor, and he's been fighting to prove himself in that arena ever since.
It's nothing to do with Holly, Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, but it was that run. That was that run
Yeah,
that he was
he
trying
had
to
a
prove
major
himself,
run,
but he was a superstar,
already.
blockbuster main event before he even started acting for real.
Actually, I think it was until Ali that really nigga told him we don't want the Independence Day shit.
They said we don't want the Willisms.
Yeah, we don't want the Willisms.
That's what they called it. He said in an interview, said the nigga got his mind right because he did Ali, he did iRobot, he did I Am Legend. Like you say, he did 7 Pounds, he did Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I mean? He really started flexing his chops. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna count Will out, but the thing is, sometimes you can be,
Nicky Barnes is a gangster.
sometimes you can be miscast.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I'm afraid of, that Will might act his ass off, but it might not work. But I'm rooting for him because usually when a normally likable motherfucking entity like Will Smith takes a dark character.
Right. That's some Denzel shit right there. This is your moment to step into the bad side.
Boy, you brought up Denzel. Lou Lewis, shouts out to Lou. This nigga here was like, he felt like Will Smith and Denzel was equal. And I said, hold on.
Lewis, your dread's too tight.
I said, wait. I understand that in the back end of Denzel Washington's career, he has phoned in some roles. I say that, but when like we just said, when Will Smith was not even thinking about acting, it was just being a blockbuster star. Denzel was acting.
Denzel was Malcolm X by then.
Denzel was been acting, dog. If you make a Mount Rushmore of black Hollywood, it's gonna be Sidney Poitier, Cicely Tyson, Denzel, and pick your fourth one. Your fourth one can be whatever the fuck you want, because we got so many people that could go in the fourth one. But it's gonna be Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Cicely Tyson, and some motherfucking body. You heard me? As far as I'm concerned, like, because Lou asked me what's your Mount Rushmore, and I said them three for sure. But I don't know who the fourth one is because there's so many people who can make a case for to be the fourth in the Mount Rushmore of black actors.
It'll probably go to Samuel L. Jackson.
Maybe, but it could go to James Earl Jones.
It could go to James Earl Jones, but I'm gonna go to Samuel L. Jackson.
It could go to Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, not over Samuel L. Jackson for me.
It could go to
not over James Earl Jones.
The thing about James Earl Jones is that he's amazing, but his career started off like.
It could go to Bill Cosby. It could go to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, never gonna Bill Cosby.
But no, I'm saying no. He fucked up his situation. But we talking impact. You wouldn't really put him up there because he fucked up his reputation.
He would have went up there if his reputation went up.
But my thing is, you could make a case for Bill Cosby.
Yes, you could.
Dog, his rape is the only reason why he's not on Rushmore, because if you take everything about it out,
he fucked it. He Chris Benoit it.
Yeah. I would have to say for me is Samuel Jackson, dog. And the thing is, the only person I thought about over Samuel was James Earl Jones. But the thing about Samuel is like, I just see you in so much.
There's Morgan.
Morgan, there we go.
That's what I was about to say. Morgan fucking Freeman.
There's Angela. There's Viola.
I don't think Viola can go up there. I think Angela could.
I think when it's all said and done, Viola will, because she got Tony, she got Oscar, she got Emmys. In the next 10, they're going to be talking. Whoopi's an EGOT. Why not? You can make a case for Whoopi. Like, dude. All
right, so my
We got so many motherfuckers that when I stop at the 3, I don't care what goes in the 4, because dog, it's not a wrong answer.
That slide is interchangeable.
There's no wrong answer. There's no, like, when you talk about heights, so you can't say
Monday I'm on Sam. Tuesday I'm on
Sam,
James.
Could be James.
Thursday, Wednesday I'm on
it could be Felicia.
Angela.
It could be dog. You can hit them with motherfuckers.
Yeah, they got options.
And like I said, we got people in their prime now, like Viola, like Regina, like Angela, that in 20 years from now will be regarded in the same way that Cicely and them was. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? You got Elfrey. You know what I mean? We got hitters. We got hitters, nigga. It's gonna be dude. So I like when you asked me to make it, because I say Sidney Poitier, he like the impact for black culture.
You know what? I'll be
like
wondering.
you can't.
All right, so check this out. If you put Sidney Poitier, should you say Paul Robeson?
If you want, but Sidney's...
Because his impact in acting is
Sidney's bigger. Sidney's bigger. Yeah. Most of the Denzel generation looked up to Sidney.
But Paul is a very, very, very
major. And once again, you can make a case.
I feel like...
You can make a case, but Sidney's the one that, like, just how Richard Pryor was the godfather that ushered all these other niggas in. If you're going to do a black comedian, you're going to go Richard.
Especially.
But if you're going to go on the black, you talking film shit, dog... you gotta put Sidney Poitier, son. He. Come on, he won the first. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's
and
the
then
first.
and on the women's side, Cicely Tyson is that. Come on.
Cicely Tyson, you can't say that nigga because she's such a god.
Come
Such a woman.
on, son.
Cicely Tyson is Cicely
And
Tyson.
Denzel ushered in the new generation of Black Hollywood, dog. Even white motherfuckers bring up Denzel Washington when they want to say that's who I look up to.
When white motherfuckers that act with Denzel Washington, they be like, that
oh,
nigga
he's scaring me. Yeah, son. And one reason I would bring up Viola because that's what he feels about Viola.
Yeah.
Denzel speaks about that anytime he's been on stage or on film because he's been both. He was like, that woman scares me.
That's true. Yeah.
You hear me?
That's
why I feel like when it's all said and done,
I said that.
Viola gonna be up there, my G.
I forgot he said that about her.
Yeah. That's the thing about life, though. Your Rushmore gotta be your Rushmore. Now, the thing is, once you make it, you make it. That's the full set in stone.
It's like, dude, but it was interesting. But like I said, but I'm not gonna hit on Will Smith. But Will Smith wouldn't compare himself to Denzel Washington. Now
he would never.
In 20 years, you never know where Will Smith gonna be. He might put out heat after heat after heat in the next 10, 15. But we going from depth. The Hurricane and Malcolm X alone got freaking Denzel on another level. Glory. Cry freedom.
Glory, my God.
Cry freedom.
Once you know what I'm saying? And after Malcolm X, that was a rap song.
Malcolm X and Hurricane both are like amazing depictions of real motherfuckers. He did much ado about nothing just cuz. Like, what the hell, son? Like, he's won Tonys. Like, Denzel is some next level shit. Like, don't sleep just because he's created, you know, a character that we can, we can mimic and shit.
We can guarantee.
There's reasons for that. Like Jack Nicholson, when you go into his catalog, Jack Nicholson was killing shit, like Robert De Niro, like Al Pacino, all the niggas. You go in the catalog, you can make the caricature of them because they were so on point when it was coming up.
Them niggas was on fire.
What's up with Terrence Howard?
I don't know what's going on, but I think that I'm trying to.
Not the dreads. Not the dreads.
I'm trying to see what he's smoking on about that flower he unlocked. I'm like, nigga, how did you unlock that?
Did you see the video, D?
Yeah.
No. Let me play it for you, D.
That shit about
because so he recently said he's gonna leave acting completely, right?
Oh Jesus.
Now on the Emmys.
Slow down,
that nigga was saying some weird shit. Here we go.
Okay, let's see what drug is it?
LSD, I think.
I'm about to find out right now.
Let's see what this man talking about.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Terrence, please don't disappoint.
Schmooze and all the reporters at the Emmys. Starting out with a happy anniversary. Friends in the booth, please.
Let's get to when he talks.
Said after you complete these 15 episodes headlines, when you said after you complete these 15 episodes of Empire, you got to walk away for a while or forever.
For good. I mean, everyone keeps trying to tell me don't say it's forever, but I spent 37 years pretending to be people so that people can pretend to watch and enjoy what I'm doing when I've made some discoveries in my own personal life with the science that, Pythagoras was searching for. I was able to open up the flower of life properly and find the real wave conjugations that we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue, walking on water for tips when I've got an entire generation to teach a whole new world?
That's a big remark. What do you intend to do?
Well, let me put it this way. All energy in the universe is expressed in motion. All motion is expressed in waves. All waves are curved. So where does the straight lines come from to make the platonic solids? There are no straight lines. So when I took the flower of life and opened it properly, I found a whole new wave conjugations that expose the in-between spaces. It's the thing that holds us all together.
Oh my God.
That nigga Terrence Howard said I want out of this contract now.
Go sit the fuck down, Terrence. Go fucking sit down. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck the fuck out of Terrence Howard, dog. Really?
That man said I want out of this contract.
That's what the fuck it is, dog. The energy in the fucking universe.
Oh, God.
What fucking dog? Who the fuck you to talk to, bro? Who the fuck did this nigga talk to that got this nigga hyped up, son?
Oh, God. Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard is hyped up, son.
He's one of my favorite people in the world.
Oh, God.
I found what Pythagoras was looking for.
He's such a funny person,
the conjugations.
Man. The conjugations of the platonic place why would I keep on walking on water for tips, man?
That is
when I could be fucking up the conjugation of the platonic insides of the Pythagoras when he stumbled upon the god of Icarus.
That nigga said, I'm tired of y'all niggas playing me in this acting field. Y'all never really be nominating me like talking
Right.
about
It started off
You know what
so
I'm
salty.
saying?
It started off mad salty.
I'm walking on water for you niggas for tips.
And y'all ain't for tips? Fuck this shit, man.
I've been acting us so man. Look, I'm about to go teach these niggas how to grow weed.
He feel played.
I found how to grow weed. I can't really say that, so I'm gonna call it the flower of life.
I start teaching
The
yoga.
one real thing that I will give to you, Terrence Howard, is
weed man,
even whoever gave you them drugs, that nigga. But you spoke, what you kind of tried to speak on was trying to be more than just an actor and having a greater purpose in your life, and to be greater than you are by influencing and helping others. Without all those big words, and thank God for the goddamn the T.I. meme. They said, imagine T.I. and Terrence Howard talking to each other now.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh, I saw that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Let me see if I still got this stupid shit. Terrence. Well, as you see, man, the wisdom hidden in the Pythagorean theorem is that an A squared, and this is where people often get C confused. A squared plus D squared, not B squared, but the D squared equals we squared, man. The T.I. So I'm thoroughly interested in how you arrived at a conjecture that totally abolishes and removes all discourse of the letters and variables that we all, as human beings, graced with the knowledge of letters and words, would have come to presume in our mathematical and artisanal theories.
Oh my God.
Son, I would love to watch those two have a
That would
conversation.
be like just a word chef salad, son.
Right.
Every ingredient.
It remind me of In Living Color when the Muslims used to be on the
Oh
phone.
yeah,
that should be
but they've
bad.
often compared that to T.I. when they
Bruh.
T.I. They just made that meme. That's hilarious, brother.
Do you know that the Nasacales of the black man's mind is the paraculus that breaks the hypotenuse of his aglucia?
You done got too deep, dog. You drowned. You really
But
drowned.
my
yourself
thing is
somewhere.
this, dog. Why do you feel the need to use all of those words to say something so simple?
Because it's also on some
He's on drugs.
braggadocious ego shit too.
And that too.
Like
I
I'm
mean,
feeling
say
like
something.
I know more than you. And
Because-
you can't even follow what the fuck I'm talking about.
Because, like, to me, the people that get your best words across are the people that say it plainly but articulately. You know what I mean? You don't have to use a bunch of those, all that, to just say.
A bunch of isms.
He didn't say too much big shit. He just said Pythagoras.
No, he used a bunch of unnecessary words to say simple shit. You know what I mean?
He's like, listen, man,
Conjectures and platonic plates.
Like,
That's
he
not
just
the
used,
normal
like,
words.
all of these fucking.
He sound like a nigga that just found out with these words. Like, oh man.
Yeah, like you sound like you just like started scratching the surface of anything semi-meaningful.
I just did my
Or
first
a
astral
dictionary.
plane. He the type of nigga that just did his first astral plane, and now y'all bucked up.
I don't know, but Terrence Howard, whether on purpose or not, has been very hilarious to me.
He's talking like how he looks on Empire right now with them locks.
Oh, them locks look crazy.
Why they couldn't get? It's a black show. Why they couldn't get the hair right?
To this day, I've been calling baby wipes Terrence Howard because he said years ago in a magazine that you need to go to a woman's bathroom when you first fucking with her, and if she ain't got no baby wipes, that mean her booty dirty. so he don't fuck with her. If the woman ain't got baby wipes in her bathroom, he don't fuck with her. I was like, damn, Terrence.
I agree with that.
Damn, Terrence.
I ain't gonna say I don't fuck with her, but baby wipes do be like, if you ain't got them, I ain't gonna notice, but I'm gonna be like, okay.
But if you do have them, it's kind of like, alright.
Me and my ex had a freaking funny joke, and we used to always call baby wipes Terrence Howard after that shit.
Are you serious?
Because it's also on top of it. Imagine him saying that shit with his voice. Man.
That's a baby wipe, man.
That's
so stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
God,
That's what I'm
Terrence, Jesus Christ.
He's so funny, dog.
He gonna find a cry.
He gonna find a cry, but he never had to lose his accent.
Never, man.
He's always Terrence Howard,
Yeah,
man.
that nigga rode that shit.
He rode the accent, so shit. We got hope.
He was good. He was good in all of it though. Even when he was a
mad at
military
him.
Iron Man, the first one, the only one.
I think he's one of the dopest actors ever.
He's
you know
a
what I'm
really
saying?
good actor. I can't take it away from his
But
crazy
nigga, You
ass.
sound like a fucking retard right now, though. You blowing me.
I've been walking on water for tips.
Get your walking on water looking ass out of here.
Niggas said they don't compare me to Denzel.
Something you need to drink water, nigga.
They don't compare me to Denzel. When them niggas were talking on that Flower Bass podcast, man.
I was not in that motherfucking top. No one said I could put Terrence Howard in the top 4. Fuck them niggas, man.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
I sat with them niggas for 4 hours, man.
4 hours, man. 4 hours, man. I was there for 4 hours, man. I cried for 4 hours, man.
Fuck that, man.
You know how many tears that is, man? The conjunctions in the botanic place of my tears, man.
I'm about to show these niggas how to unlock the flower of life. Fuck that. Now listen, I don't know how Terrence Howard found a way out of all the people that Pythagoras in 10,000 years we've been looking for.
Who was giving a fuck about Pythagoras?
In 10,000 years, Terrence Howard came along and apparently he unlocked it.
Right. He's the Messiah. He's the Messiah. He's the chosen one. He done fucking cracked the Matrix. We're all safe.
Terrence Howard.
Thank you, Terrence.
After 10,000 years of searching, somehow Terrence Howard had properly. Because other niggas probably have done it improperly and did some shit like demons. He know how to do it.
He found it, though.
He put Pandora back in the box.
After 37 years acting, man.
Yep.
After Hustle and Flow, he went on a search. He was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm about to go.
While wearing them locks. That's where he got them locks from. It might be his hair.
Yeah, that's all those fucking frequencies and shit. Tapping in with the locks and shit. You know, with the fucking antennas and shit. You know how they talk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Shouts out to Juicy Smollett, who will not be on this season of Empire because it's stupid ass. Juicy, stupid ass. But I feel more played for the nigga that was playing his husband. Cause that man lost his job.
Yeah, that's
you fucked up.
Now you about to get beat up for real.
Right.
I won't fire you.
Damn,
you got me fired.
I hope you been investing, nigga, stacking.
No, I think the Your 30 podcast brought that up, son. I gotta give him that, dog. Like, son, you got me fired.
Right, that sucks.
Say, son.
That's trash.
We supposed to be the gay couple.
On the TV show.
We had this shit. It was easy.
It was in a bag.
We were working.
You just had to go and fuck it up. 60,000 is not enough.
Let me get the Africans to beat me up. But we never said the name of the show is. We got all off topic. Will Smith's gonna be in a show called The Council. The Council is a Netflix original show. It's called The Never Told Before Told story of a crime syndicate consisting of 7 African American men who ruled Harlem in the 1970s and early 80s. No ordinary crime syndicate, the men dreamed of self-sufficient and self-policing African-American city-state funded by revolutionizing the drug game. The movie, or it's a movie, not a show, I'm sorry. The movie centers on the Shakespearean court intrigue between the council's king, Nicky Barnes, dubbed Mr. Untouchable by the New York Times, and all the different members as one unlikely rising protege emerges. Sounds interesting.
Nicky Barnes' story is very interesting.
Yes, it is.
And during that time, of course, there's Frank Lucas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Bumpy Johnson, I believe.
Shouts out to Forrest Whitaker doing it on Epics.
Can't wait to see that. I know he'll murder that.
Gene Carlos Esposito is in it.
Yeah, he is.
Dog, when I saw Forrest Whitaker and Gene together, I was
like...
playing
the whole gangster. And I feel like this show is coming out because of that show mixed... Well, this movie's coming out because of that show mixed with... Dog, that Snowfall has been getting a lot of fucking pub.
Third season has been the super on fire. This was the third season, right?
Then the third season.
Yeah, that's been like...
They just finished their third season.
The third season is very on fire. It took off very good after the second season. And first season had a strong entering. I'm very proud of that show's progression because it progressed very nicely.
I'm in love with it.
I like it so far.
One of the actors is about to write the reboot for New Jack City. Kevin.
Is anything original?
Nothing's original because there are a bunch of reboots to come. But New Jack City.
He look like a nigga that should be in New Jack City too.
I feel like the front runner for Nino Brown will most likely be your boy who played Franklin. But if I was him, I wouldn't want that role if I'm already playing Franklin in Snowfall.
Right.
Feel me? It's like he'll murk it. Don't get it twisted, because that nigga been killing that Franklin.
I want to see somebody else as Nino.
If I'm playing a big drug nigga in my TV show, I don't need to be a big drug nigga in the movies.
The thing about the show is that, and when I think about Nino Brown, I think that for him to play that role, it's gonna have to go in a different direction, because the role I see Nino Brown of anybody playing, it has to be a nigga who just looks like he'll fucking snap.
Yes, he's a flashy character. He's more loose cannon-ish. You know what I'm saying?
And when you see him,
Franklin's real composed.
Yeah, he's real composed. Even his nature of how he looks.
Yeah,
it's fucking strong and stiff. So that way he's gonna play Nino Brown is gonna be has to be on a more mob boss level. But it won't be the Nino Brown I'm expecting, which I want a nigga who's gonna be a little bit more live wire.
Depends on the direction. You never know what director might take the cat. I just think he got the chops to be able to be.
I think he'll kill it no matter what.
But I feel like if I were his agent, I would not, even though the homie from Snowfall is writing it, I wouldn't be pushing my client if he's already the star of a show where he's that archetype.
Yeah.
Because right now he's in a movie with Anthony Mackie. I don't know what it's about. It looks like he about to be Black Pilots or something. Like, so that's, you know, a different tip. And hopefully you...
And that's great. You start to brand
and
off.
you ain't gonna sound like no West Coast nigga. You gonna most likely sound like a normal American. So you get to show niggas you got other sides to you than the West Coast gangster. I wouldn't try to be an East Coast gangster. So, but they got a lot of black actors out there. You feel me? But it's just interesting that Set It Off, New Jack City, as a third one I can't think of. They all getting these reboots that aren't needed.
For real, though. Like, the other ones are classics, son.
Why do we need a New Jack City reboot? We do not need a New Jack City reboot.
Niggas want my old shit. Buy my old album.
Because what they gonna do? It's gonna be about the 90s crack era? Or they gonna update it to the opioid era of today?
A meth or something?
But it's a different type of movie if you try to do it off today. Because there's a certain aesthetic about New Jack City doing that crack shit.
Right, that shit was on time.
And it had all these like freaking like
Ice-T.
It was really like a black mafia film.
It was.
I don't know how you're gonna do that if you update it in 2019. If you're gonna set it in the 90s, what's the point? We already got that.
Yeah, we got this going on right now.
So
I don't know.
What's the point? How you gonna flip it?
We'll see. I don't know.
I'd love to get on an audition on that motherfucker.
Hey, I'm trying to get paid. If y'all listen, if y'all auditioning, I don't give a
But-
fuck how y'all do it. Pay me to get in that motherfucker.
I would love to get
do
an
it.
audition for that motherfucker, but I stand by. It's very curious. How could you pull that off?
Listen, I don't give a
Right
fuck.
now.
Welcome to the WB. Nigga, I'm ready to act, nigga. Give me a job.
You hear me?
You'll figure it out.
The Spook Who Sat by the Door is getting a freaking series.
I think that's great.
I think that's
Your boy is
freaking.
part of that Lee Daniels, right?
I believe so. I think that's freaking amazing. Series in development based on the Spook Who Sat by the Door has landed at FX, on FX too. That's gonna be nice. Lee Daniels Entertainment with Fox 21st Television Studios. Yep, they optioned the novel The Spook Who Sat by the Door to develop a TV series based on the book by Sam Greenlee and the 1973 blaxploitation film. When it was first reported, no writer was attached, but according to Deadline, who broke the latest news, Leah Dana Jackson's adapting the work for television. Dude, that's some classy
I
shit
can't
right
wait to
there.
watch it.
And it is
hope it
black.
don't be too old musical because you know Lee Daniels like everybody
Just
singing.
keep it black, y'all. Yeah. Just keep it black, y'all. Jordan Peele about to do a Jim Crow era horror series.
That shit, number one, that's gonna be fucking horror for horror on top of horror for black folks.
Jim Crow horror.
I wonder how you gonna flip it. I mean, there's like so much.
He just got. No, he could. It's just Jim Crow. He could just show the shit. And
Nah, he said he could just show the shit.
That's true.
Dude, there's so many ways you could go if you make the it about how scary it had to be for a black person in those times. As a series like Tales from the Hood, Tales from the Crypt type shit, that'd be nuts.
That's gonna be nuts. I'm all for it.
I'm all here for it, son. Let
I'm
him
gonna watch
know.
that shit and know what it's really gonna do. Probably gonna spark me to do something real courageous and outrageous. Like fucking go fight up harder for this country or something for us to stand up. I don't know. Those kind of things I always feel like it's a horror that makes me want to go do something. Like I don't want this shit to ever happen again.
One of the beauties of Tales from the Hood Part 1 was how they made what happened in the hood, but horror.
Yeah.
What happened, like, that was genius. If he can capture that same thing for that, Jordan, you know he will because it's Jordan Peele, that's going to be epic, son.
Yeah.
For real. It's going to be some must-see watching. Mm-hmm. And last up in Best Nerd Out moment, man, there's this trailer for this new Adam Sandler joint where he's playing a bad guy. People already got early talks of Oscars for him.
Really?
Let's see.
Damn. You know what's funny about Adam Sandler?
He don't go away.
He doesn't.
He
That
does
nigga
not
don't.
go away.
Nope.
And I think that he's a pretty good actor. I think he's an amazing writer because he writes some very funny and hilarious shit. But I think this is a moment right now where he's elevated because the last few movies and shows he's been in, his acting game of how he's like the characters he's chosen to do, he's been pretty good at.
He's trying to tap dancing on water for tips, man. Yeah, the point in all these niggas' career, if you look at the trajectory of a lot of these niggas that we grew up watching, they want something out of doing this for so long. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, we on our side of it just wish we could get where they are. But once you where they are and it's just spinning your wheels, you're just throwing out movies, just throwing out shows, you ain't never getting no awards, you ain't making the history that you thought you was going to make, at least in your mind.
Right.
They start taking real fucking leaps. They be like, nah, I'm going to get me something. You heard me? I'm going to lead this game with some kind of
I
respect.
need to find some way to be eternal.
Yo, so I think when they take a risk like this, and let's paying off Adam Sandler from all the things I've heard about this, but I never watched a trailer. I just been reading shit. So let's check it out. It's called Uncut Gems.
How you doing, Holly? How's it going? How are you? What's Pesach out? All right, Larry, you're a Jew again. Welcome back. I made a crazy risk, a gamble. and it's about to pay off. So I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime. I want Garnett points and rebounds. What do you know? I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. It's the dumbest fucking bet I ever heard of.
I disagree. I disagree, Gary.
What is that?
I started it.
You serious?
You're taking my money all over town, placing bets.
I'm having very serious second thoughts.
Are you serious right now?
I know I fucked up.
Howard, where's the money right now?
Howard, got my money? Howard! Is it too late? I'm done. It means nothing. It meant nothing. Please. Give me another shot. You like to win, right? This is no different than that.
Black June power, nigga.
This is my fucking way.
You think I'm stupid, Howard? You and your whole fucking family. I heard you resurface your fucking swimming pool. You know how that makes me feel?
Never
You think your life is more important than my
I don't know who said that.
I told you about how things were gonna go. You like the way things are going now?
That's my family! Get the kids out of the house!
You having a good time?
Yes. This is me. This is how I win. KJ, it's game night. You should be stretching out.
What is he, a coach? Nah, he's just a fucking crazy ass Jew.
I'm interested. Interesting, yeah.
It was very intriguing.
I'll go see it.
Very intriguing.
I'll go see it.
Lakeith Stanfield, that little smile he did is already a gift. It's funny how fast things just spread on the internet. Him doing a little smile is a gift.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to me. Somebody put it under my freaking thing, and I was like, I haven't even seen this trailer yet, and you already got gifts of this man smiling with the freaking twist.
Internet wastes no time.
The internet is lightning fast.
But let's get into some sports, man. What's popping, dog?
Sports! Fuck yeah!
Man, so Drew Brees got hurt. That fucked up our whole system.
Yeah.
Terry Bridgewater had to come in for him. And for the first game, because the thing is, Drew Brees got hurt like the beginning of the first quarter.
Ouch.
Of the first game. So he'll be out for about 6 games, possibly back and forth. But Terry Bridgewater came in and we lost the first game against the Rams.
And he talked all that shit about that man.
Well, yeah, they did. Real Saints fans know that, dog. We got Will's on our team. We got to work the best with him. And if Teddy's the man over Hill, then that means that Sean thinks Teddy's more qualified than Hill, who's the other quarterback, to run that position. And Teddy and Alvin Kamara won us the game and the defense, dog. We beat the Seattle Seahawks, which one of my partners, who I won't say names, Sean Allen, that nigga just was like, dog, we gonna lose. And I agreed. I was like, yeah, you're right.
I heard him say it. It sounded very convincing.
It's the Seattle Seahawks, dog. Russell Wilson was at the top of his game, and the boys played, but they lost. Now we gotta face the Rams. We gotta face the Cowboys.
Automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. That's right, yeah, Russ.
Yeah, we 2-stepped into the end zone on that ass.
You heard me?
But now we gotta face the Cowboys this Sunday coming up.
We gotta beat them.
That's gonna be a game, son.
We gotta beat them. We gotta beat them. Cowboys fans are annoying.
Dog,
they are so annoying.
I'm gonna be in California at the time, but yes, I'll be trying to watch it from in California, dog.
Yeah.
We have to smash those niggas.
We have to, son.
What else is going on in the sports world? Honestly, though, with this football season, I don't be giving a fuck about I forgot. Who could forget Antonio Brown out and everybody in the NFL?
That's what's going on.
So he the Tekashi 6ix9ine in the NFL.
I mean, what happened?
That ball's like, listen, y'all, I'm not gonna care about football no more. Y'all let Ben Roethlisberger stay in this thing. He already got 2 allegations against him. Y'all really fucked up for this. And we're gonna see how y'all gonna play out this contract. Like he been on talking about a lot, and now I think there's open back investigations on a few things. It's a lot going on with Antonio Brown and what's going on.
I just read something that said his agent was saying there's still teams who have interest in him.
They are.
So he's not necessarily fully out of the NFL.
He's not fully out of the NFL. No, he's not, because nothing really has went to court.
But you saw that freaking thing he talked about. He went to some community college or some shit.
Yeah, he also got enrolled back in school. There's also messages of him threatening the girl who had accused him. There's also pictures of him and the girl hanging together.
Yeah.
It's a very weird situation that Antonio Brown has himself into. What else is going on?
It was all good just a week ago.
That boy Deshaun Watson is killing that quarterback. That boy is he looking like the truth as far as the new quarterbacks is coming up.
Whoever that is.
He plays for the Texans, I believe.
Okay.
And that nigga
just throwing out random black people names. Deshaun Watson. All right, Deshaun.
Of course you got Patrick Mahomes, he's been killing on the field with the Kansas City.
Go ahead, Pat.
He the one who went against the Patriots last year and lost. That was a very shitty ass game. But anywho, that's it for NFL. What else is going on?
AEW debuts this Wednesday.
I saw commercials for that shit and I was like, wow.
All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, it's this Wednesday.
This Wednesday, going to head up against NXT. It's going down on Wednesday. SmackDown is debuting on Fox on Friday. Wow. Regular ass Fox about to have fucking SmackDown on that motherfucker.
They got to make a lot of money.
Oh my God. Brock Lesnar fighting Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston most likely about to get his ass whipped. But, yeah, man.
What else? Daniel Cormier wants to fight him one last time before he retires.
Cain Velasquez is wrestling now. Trippy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not with WWE, but some other company. Rando.
That's crazy. I don't understand why boxers and people that fight want to have that one last fight to get their ass whooped one last time. Because that one last fight, they usually get their ass whooped.
They usually get their ass whooped.
Ali got his ass whooped. Mike Tyson got his ass whooped.
I don't want Mayweather to get back in there.
Mayweather gonna get his ass whooped.
He need to sit his ass down. Somebody's hands shaking. Bitch, shake your hands down with your money.
Sit down, dog.
Can't even count it. Shaking too much.
Stupid looking ass.
Fucking in the boxing world, ain't too much else been popping. Of course, Zero did his thing. He just won.
Local heat.
As far as tennis goes, I can't remember what was going on.
You say that as if we brought up tennis, right? We didn't bring up tennis.
No, I'm thinking about tennis.
Tennis goes.
I'm thinking about tennis.
Where was tennis brought into this?
Right. About gymnastics, rugby.
A little bit of the polo.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Sports of the golf.
I'm trying to think. Anything else with basketball for the point being? No basketball. I can't wait for that season to start really get off yet. But other than that, now things.
Dennis Rodman apparently got a 5-year doc coming out.
Dog, I can't wait for that doc, and I can't wait for Michael Jordan's doc at the 1998 year.
I would love to see Dennis Rodman's doc because I want him to talk about the whole him being friends with the dictator
of Korea.
Yeah, he talked about that on the Breakfast Club recently.
Oh, really?
And he was saying that basically he was actually trying to broker peace, between the countries. He was like, bro, you can't be tripping, you trying to build some love, kid.
Why does he allow you, Dennis Rodman?
Because he's Dennis Rodman. You gotta remember, in other countries, there's stars that we discard that other countries still herald and love for whatever reason, because how they were taken in on their side was different than how we see them. So in certain spots, Dennis Rodman got cachet, homie. I mean, still. Because it's the same thing they say with wrestlers, dog. Sometimes when they go wrestling overseas, sometimes they pluck the old wrestlers to come back, because them niggas be knowing Undertaker and Hulk Hogan. They might not know Seth Rollins and shit, dog, because they kind of be behind sometimes on our culture. Or, again, niggas that we think is lame, they might be like,
that's the shit.
Man,
that nigga's the shit.
Wow. I keep my hair like Dennis.
Nigga is trippy, son. I mean, that little meme out there was saying that Dennis looks like what a lot of cats, black cats look like how Dennis Rodman used to look.
Yeah.
Right now, it's the current swag and some shit.
He was a fashion trendy ass nigga.
It is time. I guess we're gonna have wedding dresses in the future.
Well, not for me.
I'm not touching that.
It's not for me. If you wear this on you, I don't give a fuck. But it's just not for me.
So you wanna get out of here?
Do I want to get out of here?
Watch you try to figure out some more sports is like taking a shit.
Kinda.
It's like
trying to see.
Is another one? Is there another one? Is there anymore?
That's it. We going out here.
So it was 88 side A, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. What's jam, man? Hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com. As we always say, we want you to be part of the conversation. You dig? Hit us up with some 5 stars, with some remarks, some reviews, something there. Talk to us, man. We want to know you out there. I see we getting these downloads in, and I appreciate y'all listening, but we want to hear from you motherfuckers.
Comment, talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really want me to?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?
Let them know.
Really? Come on, Dave. You know the song. Come on, dance.
I like that
We
song.
and we're high. So it's the Potty Mouth Pothead Podcast, man. We getting about this thing, man. It's that acting guy Martin Bats Bradford, man. Hit me up at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out, or you ain't gonna find your boy. And for this side, until we get to the side B's and things with that Air Too Fair today, that Dose of All America, that No Huh Bitch, I Know You Lying, and that goddamn Hero Highlight. Until we get to that side B side of things, I'm out here.
Dig, and it's me, it's your boy D-Mac. Catch me on Instagram, your Dig Brand LLC, and shop at my shop. Shop at my shop at yourdigbrand.com. And I guess that's it.
You dig?
This is the Big Dick Bandit reporting live, underground, in your girl Coochie. 5 pops. Oh fuck! I'm so
That's
sorry.
what you get. That's what you get. That's the hell you get.
Posse Wine, this your boy Alpha Joe, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the root. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, Alpha Joe, no E, 504. Man, side 888, we out this bitch. See y'all when we cross the other side of the bridge. City Bridge Water.
The Claymore Bridge.
Fuck the Claymore Bridge.
His shadow got your back high, just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. It is real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. ZZ.